She's a lady, always on the go. I can't remember anything, don't you know? She spins tails like a tornado in the sky, leaves you wondering what's truth and what's a lie. She strokes corn like it's her therapy, but nobody knows her corn addiction's mystery. She's got a secret love for those golden ears, but she keeps it hush, it's her guilty pleasure. Cheers. She talks big about all her donations, but when it comes to giving, it's just frustrations. She'll boast and brag about what she's done, but deep down we know she's all talk, no fun. She talks big about all her donations, but when it comes to giving, it's just frustration. She'll boast and brag about what she's done, but deep down we know she's all talk, no fun. She's a lady, always on the go. I can't remember anything, don't you know? She spins tails like a tornado in the sky, leaves you wondering what's truth and what's a lie. She strokes corn like it's her therapy, but nobody knows her corn addiction's mystery. She's got a secret love for those golden ears, but she keeps it hush, it's her guilty pleasure. Cheers. She talks big about all her donations, but when it comes to giving, it's just frustrations. She'll boast and brag about what she's done, but deep down we know she's all talk, no fun. She talks big about all her donations, but when it comes to giving, it's just frustration. She'll boast and brag about what she's done, but deep down we know she's all talk, no fun. She's a lady, always on the go. I can't remember anything, don't you know? She spins
Mm, mm. I'm trying to remain calm and be in a state of mind where I can communicate effectively. The goal is comprehension, and the fact that I have to do this again, well, trigger warning, pardon my French. Fuck you. Just me! Exclamation mark everything. Fuck all of you. To hell and back again. You nightmare fucking biznatch. You're the worst person I've never met. You have absolutely no reason to hate me. Your behavior would suggest you do. But under that dog pile that's fucking covering her heart, if you still have one, you nightmare bitch. We both know how good I was to you, how good I remain to you, how much I'm not indebted to you, you twisted twat. And be mad, stay mad about me talking about a blowjob you had to apologize for because it sucks so much. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Your ongoing harassment, hatred, your desire for humiliation, the fact that you definitely in real life want people to hunt me, the fact that what? You fucked outlaw all over the place and now you just won't shut the fuck up about how he's my ex? Hey, just me. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. Multiple times a day. And I'm sorry that you've never squirted before. And you're not sorry that you slandered me in the form of what? Squirt shaming? Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? And also, I don't care. So, trigger warning, all the things. I don't give a fuck. Because this is so predictable. Because now she is playing this fucking card. And this would be, and trigger warning, this would be like if I went as hard as I could in her direction for what the fuck she did to me again and again and again and again as it pertains to matters of the heart. Because her goal remains to break mine. This fucking piece of shit who I helped to build up. And she'll tell you that I had her what? In fetal position, crying. Fuck you, you lying shitbag. Absolutely not true. I've never done that to her. And forgive me if you must. And I actually might be sorry because I wouldn't ever have even talked with the tone or the texturized language that I do. I wouldn't have told everybody that she had to apologize and promise to drink a cup of water next time. And I understand it's embarrassing to have your head pushed off someone's dick, but I don't give a fuck. This bitch sexualized every perceived relationship here on YouTube that she thought that I had. She turned it into shitty fucking content that she denies. And she's still trying to fucking pretend that I started this. And what does she keep doing? Oh, I'm a robot, aren't I? I'm a fucking robot. No, I'm a robot. Mm-mm-mm. Just me? You want to play the timeline game, bitch? I fucking triple pimp dog dare you. Put it on the time, man. I fucking did anything else. Just pull that bullshit. And didn't I do it just to get the heat off of me else who made a joke? Because you cannot handle, first of all, rejection, and you cannot handle the least bit of attention in your direction that you deserve in a negative fucking way. But my own mind, you dish it out, you fucking nightmare bitch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't depend on you for shit, bitch. I've asked you to shut the fuck up. Oh no, I'm the worst. And you still can't do that. And the fact that you damn dared to get on another panel and try to speak my truth, welcome to the fucking game, bitch. You will lose. You know this. I don't have to fucking show messages. But you are not good. And you're not better. You're the fucking bitch that read direct messages, private messages, and still a robot. And still thinks you're better. Well, somebody lied to you, and I don't care if it's a voice in your fucking head, bitch. I'm gonna play these are not in order, and I don't even know what else was said. But the fact that she brought me up, Gen X up, the fact she did it on Fuck Off's panel, mm-mm-mm. Oh hell no. Oh hell the fuck no. So these, like I said, I don't know the order of these. And thank you to those that informed me that this was happening. Um, Bitch, I know you're not sleeping. Panel the fuck up. I dare you. I fucking dare you. I dare you not to, actually. It's not a threat. It's a dare. I'll put this down here. Let's see. And like I said, I'm gonna be in my girds because otherwise I'll just fucking cry. Shari, I saw that you were in the chat, and I hope that you don't buy her bullshit. It's just a heaping, stinky fucking pile of bullshit, and she's weaponizing the goodness of people. She's mirroring it, she's trying to duplicate it, she's trying to copy, paste, repeat what she thinks that good is, and bitch be failing. Also, I do think she needs fucking help. I said it a long time ago. So But I listened to this bitch try to blame me for her drinking. Fuck you. Just me everything. Oh, hell to all the no's. You are the worst person I'd never ever want to meet. You are so absolutely fucked up. And your love is a curse. Or a LARP. And I don't need to fucking care anymore about trying to figure out which. Because the only problem you have with me is I want nothing to do with you, you fucking cunt knuckle.
This is a threat from Outlaw Messiah. Tabin's ex-boyfriend. Directly to me. So, this is Just Me Everything on the Spit Cups live stream. This is fucked up, Just Me. You're fucked up. Your addiction, your bitterness, do not fucking put that on me. Do not say that I'm the reason that you drink more or at all, because fuck you. You are disturbed. And I said long ago that you needed help. I am not the fucking obstacle at all in your anything. And you frighten me? You are an absolute threat. You are lying still. And I do not fucking appreciate this. How dare you? How dare you? And now you've littered your bullshit on another panel, on another channel. You disgusting monster. You invasive parasite. Someone whose love is a curse, right? I have forgiven you so much. I have forgiven you over and over again. And the reason I go to my girls is because I refuse to do it again. I do not welcome you back into my world. And so you still hurt from afar. This is proof, yet again, of your desperation. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If anybody buys your bullshit, I don't give a fuck. If you cash up somebody else, and we both know it. You do. You absolutely fucking do. I'm not indebted to you in any way. And we both know how you suckered me again and again and again, weaponized matters of heart. Because that's how and where I operate from. Unlike you egocentric, egomaniac, who thinks everything is just you! Exclamation mark. That everything is that. And you're very wrong. But you try. You try. Right? Wrong? This is disgusting.
And from Outlaw Messiah, Shift Happens ex-boyfriend.
So this is how she's framing it. Notice the difference of her truth. It's changed so much. Since what, October? Fuck you, Ross. Just let's get that out of the way. And what a punk you look like. To anyone that understands what the fuck is really going on. And I no longer wait for Roz to be the good guy that I once thought he was, because he lies when he tells you that he doesn't lie. But just me everything. Well, go listen to Andy's live stream, where she's talking about fucking Outlaw all over the place. Go back and listen to half a year plus of me saying, I don't give a fuck if you fucked, because I don't care. She knows this. This fucking married woman went and fucked a man she thought that I wanted to be with, or that she would make me jealous of. She wanted to push me out of his life because that's how she do. And she did it in plain sight. And that's why one by one I'd be like, bye to anybody that was willfully, enthusiastically ignoring what was going on. What remains the fucking problem, and that's her. This manipulation, this manufacturing of her poor victim tale. Like I said, I don't subscribe to her bullshit anymore, or her channel. Boo fucking who. I took away her wrench and she lost her damn mind. Don't care. Although I do. But I have to say shit like that for me to hear it, because I don't want to get into my pattern of behavior where, again, I get suckered back into giving a fuck about her. The way that I still do. But no. I'm not letting her weaponize my kindness, my generosity, my anything, which she still does. And here we are. So go on.
Directly to me. And what was done to me after this?
But this is the man that she was building a life with. This is not my ex. And then you have Ross, who's all like, oh, Shift never qualified, Outlaw. Really? Really, dude? Then why the fuck would you have asked Outlaw if I was a screamer? The fuck? What the hell is happening here? He was referred to as Mr. Shift. Like, get the fuck over it. But I already told her she had the win. She spent more time with him in 3 dimensions, blah, blah, blah. But look what she's anchoring to now. And just me, what the fuck is the point of this? All you're doing is, again, making crappy content. You're doxing your disgusting willingness to degrade anybody, to feel better. So, I hope you do. Dude, boom, poop.
Someone logging into my StreamYard and playing a recording.
Okay, so now here's where we're at. Whatever that stream is, I totally missed it. I never heard it. I was sent messages about it. But now this is where we're at. And I have not talked to Outlaw about this. But now Just Me is saying that Outlaw logged into her StreamYard and played, some revenge porn shit? Why or how would he have revenge porn shit with her if they were just friends? Why the fuck is it that anybody believes this bullshit? This is so sick. Just Me, you're fucked up. And you can fucking get on this panel and bamboozle the fuck out of this dude, who again is sitting on the offer that he made to do a comparison. Don't you have it, Jamie? Don't you? Don't you have the video screen record of unseen Cash Apps, and you can compare it to the shit show? What I said when I wrote it down. You gave me that idea. I wrote it down. Pencil and paper. I still have it. Actually, it was an index card. Okay? I didn't lie. I didn't deflect. I didn't deceive. I didn't scam, con, none of it. This bullshit, Jamie, when you figure it the fuck out, call it the fuck out.
And the only person who had access to that was Outlaw.
Really? Huh. This bitch lied the other day on Andy's. Again, he told somebody that She told someone, excuse me, that she had admin power. So why the fuck do you believe anything that this fucking liar says? Also, I cannot believe, this is shocking to me. Like I said, I have not talked to Outlaw. But I'll say this, if Outlaw did that, I wouldn't be okay with it. So, what's that? Also, I never heard it. I heard Mel Hawks talk about it on Save Robbie's. I heard COVID clown it on his channel. So where the fuck we at, Just Me? You're mad that I laughed at it? You did a whole bunch of streams trying to make my laugh maniacal? Fuck you, bitch. You tried dry teethy toothy, blowjob giving bitch who apologized for giving a sucky ass blowjob. So bad you said you promised you'd drink a cup of water next time. Where we at, you thirsty fuck? Where the fuck we at, huh?
Oh, there's more. That was actually the last video. So I think I don't know the order. I don't give a fuck, but let's just zoom in. So correct me if I'm wrong, Just Me, you lying fuckface. It's Outlaw. So Outlaw now knows how to use Streamer. Did you teach it to him? Because how many times did you go live pretending like you don't even know how to pin a comment? That's how fucking pathetic you are, bitch. Go on, call everybody baby and pretend like that I do that. You are such a wannabe. That's why everybody said what the fuck they said. And not until I finally repeated it, talking about you wanted to wear my skin, did you go fucking berserk. But it is incredibly obvious how much you have to keep moving, not just the goalpost, but every fucking thing, exclamation mark, you shitbag. And the only unfortunate thing about this stream, of course, is that I didn't have time to look up more words to call you. Okay? I'm running out. And I don't want to waste my creativity on you. But you dedicate your imagination and your fantasies to me. And bitch, you frighten me. I spent days talking to Outlaw, how to try to figure out how to get you to settle, because you went insane about a stream that I hosted that didn't happen. You just heard it in your fucked up head. Change your channel. It's just you and all the voices. And if that's cruel, I don't care. Or maybe I do. But here's where I'm at. This bitch is blaming me for her everything. And no. And I have tried to fucking de-escalate everything with her. Everything. This bitch absolutely has done so much. I don't even want to talk about most of it. It's so fucked up. Very real life. And then even the things that she thinks are real life, information she believes is identifying about me, she turned into content. So she'll be like, oh, Shift really wants to protect her identity. Boom! Let me tell you about her. When the fuck was Just Me doxxed? I don't know if it happened, but I heard her say that it did. I certainly didn't do it. I said her name one fucking time recently. Like within the last week, right? Because this bitch wants to hear what I sound like. Because she loves the sound of my voice. That's why she won't tune the fuck out. And I tried to warn, I didn't threaten people that are kind to her, or that she's paying to, be her bulldogs or her platform or whatever the fuck. This bitch has been leaving YouTube since before I even got here. And she's why the streets are like this. This bitch be trying to call me ectoplasm? Shut the fuck up. I have to, actually fucking respect you to give a shit about the bullshit you're saying. All it is you are grasping for straws because you are thirsty as fuck. And it is obvious. And I don't even care about that part. You fucking with this channel, you fucking with reliever victims, that's what I asked you to fix. But you would rather get on panel and try to get Roz hot and bothered talking about me and Bibs, you fuckface? You're disgusting, Just Me. I don't give a fuck what you blame it on. You are. That's who you are. That's your truth. I mostly just play your clips because you seem to have forgotten, and then you'll be like, oh, but my brain injury is guaranteed to be worse. And you lied the other day saying that I had your fucking medical and auto insurance information. Bitch, panel the fuck up. And let me serve this to you direct. Before you get a knock on your door, and then you hear from the, exactly what I didn't want to fucking do. Because I don't want you to know who I am. That's the only fucking reason I haven't moved forward, bitch. And you know it. Because you deserve an aggravated misdemeanor at least. And your fucking weird, creepy, cringy, fucking obsessive, ongoing, relentless, disturbing, sexualized content in my direction. Your threats, bitch. Oh, they have not gone unnoticed. They're all documented. And I have gotten so much fucking support from people that you've wronged in the past or that recognize what's happening in the present. And what a gift that is. I do not need to fucking pay anybody to pay me attention like you do, bitch. And I will keep calling you a bitch, and I'll keep talking about your shitty blowjob. Because I want you to put it on a timeline. Because when did you say that I wanted COVID's dick in my mouth? You fuck. What relationship of mine did you not sexualize? How dare you weaponize addiction? How dare you fucking weaponize sobriety? How dare you fucking have the audacity to scream about what a victim I'm not while you victimize me? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you fucking go on panels and spark those lives? How dare you expect anyone to not hear how much you want to sound like me? So I don't give a fuck. Put your name on the list. Count how many names I drop. I don't give a fuck. But my oh my, it's convenient, and I have your receipts. Because you've been planting seeds for all of the fucking bullshit. All of them. I'm like not even finding you amusing right now, dude. Because when you put Andy in the middle, reached out to him at the beginning of this year, even though you'll pretend like you stopped hitting me up last year or focusing in you and people in your little, fucking glue gun gang or your fucking whatever bullshit. And like, I meant it. I meant it the way that I do. When I'm like, hey, COVID, I hope you fucking drug a bitch. Because, yeah, you turned him into the cunt that you... Did you call him a cunt? Did you call him a cunt? Do you think you have these guys, like, wrapped around your fucking finger? You think that you can do it as good as me? Huh? Do you just me? Because I'll wait for forever for that live stream that drove you mad, as if you weren't already. Because you wish that I went on this stream at any point on this channel and made content dedicated to bragging about phone sex, talking about the contents of a drawer. Bitch, get help, like I fucking said way back when. And even me doing a cringe, whatever the fuck that was, that ew, I get it, that was ew, right? But that to you, bitch, that's your new fucking ringtone. That's why I said your name one time. But then you cannot allow it to be just that. You have to fucking double down, bitch. You have to fucking triple dog dare everybody to what? Ignore the fucking imbecile you're making of yourself. That's what's up. Shut the fuck up about views and clout and this and that shit that I can't get from you. I make you relevant. And that's not all I do to you, right, just me? You want to take me on a hot air balloon ride? Want me to play that message? Huh? Let me play more bullshit from this stream where, again, it's disgusting. And Gen X, you, of course, come up because, well, she's big mad. She went from not even addressing, but she still won't, what you said on that stream about her accident. And this bitch says that that I was sent through Outlaw her auto fucking insurance bullshit and her medical records. And like this, I mean, again, it's a little bit confusing because I hear myself, I'm being quite curt. Yeah. I have to be. This is me protecting myself from allowing her to get back in, because that is what she does. Is that she would apologize, be like, I'm sorry, I love you, blah, 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 and I would let her back in. Oh, and then she would dangle death. Always some sort of something about death. And asked, what's her fuck? Asked to the moon. Who did her initial fucking stream, on her channel, that, whatever. But her very first stream, when she whipped out, the DSM, and talked about, a grievance disorder, this is what Just Me is banking on, as she would say. She's weaponizing my unwellness in a very specific way. So whenever she would get caught, and she was caught a lot, she would say, what? That her dog was dying, that somebody was dying, that somebody was dead, that just everything. Or she did that thing, Andy XL, she did that thing where she went on a live stream and did that thing. And bitch, fuck you for that. Because look, this is what she'll do next. So she'll say that I'm weaponizing mental unwellness, okay? Well, this is her poking out mine. This bitch had to ask someone. No, she asked multiple people if I was still alive. Because she was promised that I was on the edge, so she's just going to keep pushing me? I do not have to care more about her than my own damn self. The problem is that I'm not a narcissist. Shout out to Tia. I'm more of a masochist. And I did put her above. Many times. I cannot afford to do that anymore. And it has nothing to do with her fucking money. Or the money that she got from somebody else that she distributed, because she has to buy people to give a fuck about her. Otherwise, she is just a nobody. Or that's what the voice tells her, that she's nobody. She's insignificant. She's invisible. Nobody gives a fuck. And so what? Shame on people like me that told her that her face was beautiful, that her heart was more stunning. Built her up. So what? She could fucking shut shit down? That's what I'm pissed off about. I never fucking asked her, please just me be my friend again. Please just me be my pay pig. Please just me. No. No. I didn't even want her to be a wrench anymore. Because I didn't want her to have anything that she could weaponize and say that I was using her for. So she relies on shit from years ago. And now I'm to blame for shit that has absolutely nothing to do with me. But she's weaving me into it. And she did this on my panel, and I called the fuck face out directly. When I asked her on my panel why she chases Outlaw, she didn't say shit about love. She talked about money. And before that, shit, the happiest guy was on her panel and she's talking about violence. Fuck her. She's gross. I came up on that panel and I talked about Pop-Tarts. Oh no, I'm the worst. And I told her when she tried to weaponize what Roz is ignoring because Roz sucks. Roz, you're being fucking played, you dummy. Because this goes back again to that panel with Roz and her outreach through Andy. When she put him in the middle, when she said she didn't want to hurt me, and I said to Andy, no fucking way. How do you believe this? Look at what she's done. The first thing she said on the three-way call with us was she docs what she refers to as revenge porn. You know, the revenge porn that she said Outlaw did to me. And that's why she was so scared of him. He didn't revenge porn me. And it's weird that Roz, again, is like trying to fucking like get some, whatever. Roz, what the fuck are you doing? Except for getting played like a tool. And where's that rat guy? I mean, I fucking hope that these dudes, hey, Tiff Mafia, these are the dudes that will surface later and say that they got fucking played. And it's not going to be by me. Yeah, every day I do not worry about signing in and feeling caught that Tiff Mafia is going to expose that I was flirting with Unseen. Get the fuck out of here. Didn't happen. He supported this show. Or whatever this bullshit is. That's it. He was kind. It was fraudulent, which was evident in his exit, but whatever. Him being a fraud in that capacity does not make me a con artist or a scammer. But these fucking bitter bitches that think they're more important than everything that, well, that they don't care about, or that they used to care about, or now they don't care about, they're the problem. They're why everything's the way that it is, and it won't get better. Because this makes good people like me want to get the fuck out. Dude. Because there is no low that she won't go. There's none. But I do. I do have lines in the sand. And I won't make content out of stuff that she will. Fuck you, Just Me. But here's more.
He's needed help.
Just Me does everything to bring up shift on every fucking panel she goes to. Her and Mel Hawks both have this problem. What the fuck are y'all missing?
Shit. But they always watch what they say because
every
they're always
fucking
under my thumb.
time.
Once I moved out, I'm not under anybody's thumb.
This is why when you fucked Outlaw, he questioned whether you were really trying to fuck him or if you were just trying to fuck me. But here you are. You just want to fuck us both over. Right? Anybody that's buying this shit, well, I got a bridge to sell you.
I've been on my own for a long
Feels
fucking
good.
time.
Feels good to not be under someone else's thumb. You know, it does. I mean, right now I'm glad that Chef and Ella have played all their cards.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Played all, oh, hell no, bitch. No, but I'm sick of fucking, but no. And you know this. Fuck you, Just Me.
And the aces are.
I don't
big
feel
moves.
I don't feel as nervous as I did before. You know.
It should be a build up, not a blow up. Like you build up to something. You don't just throw your aces out on the table. Like you fuck with someone for long periods of time. Not, I'm gonna play my ace right at the beginning of the game.
She did. But he came out once he actually was gonna stop getting me back. He came out like no holds barred, and within 3 lives, everything and anything that could be said.
It just blows.
The fuck? Look, Just Me, you won't even fucking shut the hell up about the maniacal laugh that had nothing to do with you. I was laughing at his, So keep grasping for straws.
And mine though, like, who the fuck does shit like that?
You are so sick, Just Me. In all of the ways, ! I hope you do get help. Here or elsewhere. You've got some fixing to do. You fuckface.
I mean, you gave the motherfucker thousands of dollars and he pulls a bitch move?
So when did you stop giving him money? And how much is he supposed to give back? And if she's just giving it to weaponize it later, where are we at? See, the thing is that this puts me in a situation where, again, Ella was very quiet, right? Right, Just Me? You've got all this stuff that you keep talking about. You spent hours telling me how hideous he thought that it was. And discussing things I won't repeat. Unmute, Shift, let me hear you cry. Is what you said on the call, what you've now said on this platform. You're awful. You're absolutely fucking detestable. Diabolical, demonic, you're all of it. I'm not being sarcastic, you are sadistic.
What the fuck?
That's why he's angry, is that I spoke about it publicly, is that he did this. That he...
Oh, so now you know how he feels. You said he neglects his dogs, that he owes you all this money, you have these men screaming about him or whatever you're telling them. You are purposely triggering him, you're talking about his health or his unhealth. You're violating him. You're mad that he fucking, got on my panel and talked about it? You're mad that, he promised he'd get on yours? You're mad you didn't get the fucking content? You're lying about me wanting fucking views? Bitch! I private that stuff, don't I? I know you're listening. You won't stop. You were listening even when you were saying awful things on other panels. Oh, it's like old times. LOL. Blah, blah, blah. You felt at home on my channel and you go around telling everybody about displacement. You do that to hurt me. You told your audience that I did things specifically to hurt you the most. And I didn't do those things. I'm still not. You cozied up in plain sight. I don't give a fuck what you think that I couldn't prove that you've also done behind the scenes, but you bragged about it, you boast about it, and maybe you don't remember, and you can blame it on the Robitussin or the alcohol. I don't give a fuck. You did it. You did it. You threatened it. You did it. There are more threats that you haven't done. But you delighted in this. Your maniacal laugh, your fucking cackle, it's all over the place, bitch. I ain't the one. You are.
Got mad at me.
Except for with Outlaw. And that's what people can hear if they paid attention to your bullshit. You spent months and months trying to convince people that I lost my damn mind over your whatever shit with Outlaw. And the truth is that you, well, man that you disparage, you couldn't even keep. A man that you tried to get other men to be mad at wants nothing to do with you. Man that, what, you claim sent you that's now your avatar. You punish me for what? And when I asked you why you chase him, you didn't talk about love. You talked about money. Even though that's not what it's about. But yes, it is with you. You try to buy people, you try to own, you try to control. You didn't understand why I didn't push Outlaw out of my life for sneaking you into his. And that's none of your damn business. And you've taken everything that wasn't yours, and that was especially mine, real fake information given to you to test you. You failed every time. You don't protect people. You participate in their prolonged pain. You're a gosh darn curse.
On her bound shift happened to happen. And I don't know what those two have with one another. Whatever it is.
But you won't shut the fuck up about it. And every other relationship that you perceive. You sexualize all of them. You sick fuck. But you don't, have an issue with sex workers? Fuck you, just me. You're just mad that if people talked about my moans, they probably wouldn't use words like detrimental or horrible. Right? That's because you fantasize about it, you sick twat. I don't say that because... Well, I say it because I said it. I fucking meant it, bitch. Stop fantasizing. That's what you are. You're delusional. Delulu. You're frightening. It ain't code. It ain't riddle. Words matter.
I don't, here I go. Okay, I want to say I don't think so. But I don't know. And,
Crackheads of a feather smoke rocks together. Just saying.
Oh, that's another thing. This dude, Jamie, first of all, you lied on my panel directly to me, but whatever, right? I didn't say shit because I didn't really care. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt that, whatever, and respect that maybe you don't deserve from me. Not like in the world at large. But for you to have said as much as you did about me smoking crack, again, if it wasn't on the shit show, I would have more problem, but I understand things differently now. And so, I try to choose my battles wisely. And this battle, with this fucking bitch.
well, okay, I'm going to try to get some sleep. I just want to say thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
And I hope you get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to go watch a couple episodes of MASH and fall asleep for a couple hours.
Gosh, ick. All right, have a good
It's
night.
the best show ever.
Okay, I disagree. Have a good night.
All right, good night, Jasmine.
All right, bye-bye.
Oh, let's see if
Well,
I'm going to go
okay.
live. Let's see if
It's
this bitch
about
is
that
awake. Let's wake her up.
Now be careful with her on your channel, dude. So you believe that avatar that she's using is from my ex-boyfriend. Did she tell you that she was building a life with him? She was going to marry him, build a life. That's what they were doing. Just curious. Also, what I was getting at before I read that was that she is a striker supreme or whatever. So, whatever. I'm not sure. Do you not want me to play your content? I could play the content where you lied on my panel. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to showcase this because this is fucked up. And if you cared about the truth. Oh, and I already called it out. Don't, are you going to ever do the comparison of what I read out loud on the shit show, the unseen donos, and what I believe you were sent, which is the screen recording of the Cash App? I'm just curious if I should wait for that. But here's the other clip. It's the last one, dude. So if he strikes this channel, here we are. But the entire time that, and he's not involved in this, but just he's part of the shit show community. The entire time with that truth finder fuck shit, every single one of the channels that I was aware of that were being affected, all of them in all of the correspondence with all of those that worked to get people's channels reinstated and the strikes removed, they were included in it. I bet you none of them did the same. Don't give a fuck. That's not how it needs to be. It doesn't have to be a barter. It doesn't have to be transactional. Well, with some people, it does work that way. So she boasted, she bragged on your panel, and I'm not looking at the chat because I'm at the brand section, but I see there's comments. The whole time that Just Me is going around panel to panel, Baby Love too, saying that I struck their channel, that I recruited people to strike them. The fuck? Zero proof, zero truth. Here we are. Why the fuck is the truth so offensive? Oh, the inconvenient truth is. So, I think you asked if it was a good idea. I'm doing it because it was wrong what she did. So, one more clip.
Outlaw Messiah. Every once in a while you'll hear something. But if you're my avatar, can you put me full screen, Jamie, please?
Yeah.
Because I'm being asked about my avatar. This is a threat from Outlaw Messiah. Shift Happens, ex-boyfriend.
Listen to how she qualifies it. It says, you're feeding your people. I guess I'll have to embarrass the fuck out of you. I tried to avoid this, but you brought it upon yourself. Shrug emoji. This she's already quoted wrongly before. She said that this was specific about feeding people information about Shift. The fuck? Bitch!
Directly to me. And what was done to me after this was someone logging into my StreamYard and playing a recording.
Recording of what?
The person who had access to that was Outlaw. And I didn't realize it until after I'd completely forgotten about it.
Unbelievable.
So that's what it's about. He was sticking up for Shift Happens, who keeps lying about me.
What am I lying
Some
about,
things are
bitch?
true, some things aren't. But I didn't deserve that.
Hey, fuckface. What am I lying about, bitch?
About me. Some things are true, some things aren't. But I didn't deserve that.
Oh my god, you're
I didn't realize
the
it
worst person I never met.
Was someone logging into my StreamYard and playing a recording. And the only person who had access to that was Outlaw.
Really?
And I didn't realize it until after I'd completely forgotten about it.
Really?
So that's what it's about. He was sticking up for Shift Happens, who keeps lying about me. Some things are true, some things aren't. But I didn't deserve that.
So if I'm lying about you, then how the fuck is some of it true? Do you hear yourself, bitch? And if you're mad at him, why the fuck are you blaming me? You do understand I'm not him, right? You fucked him all over the place. I wouldn't let you near me. Here we are.
That's all. And I'm not feeding people. I've not gone to Roz privately, or the shit show, or Jamie, or Brett, or Tiff Mafia. I'm trying to think of everyone that Shift can accuse me of. Everyone that Shift Happens can accuse me of going to behind the scenes. Evil Terry. None of them. I haven't gone to any of them privately and said, you need to have my back.
Bitch. Dude, this is so pathetic. This is so fucking... You're... Get help. Get the fuck help. And anybody that's still listening, or that actually does, because you know how pathetic my channel is, of course. Anybody that does hear this, understand this. I am in my fucking girth. This fucking piece of shit, this human garbage, this fucking curse, she's done everything to push me over the edge. This bitch had to ask if I was still alive. Just me admit it. You wish I wasn't. Admit it, bitch. Have a conversation. And the only reason I let her back into my life is because of the stunt that she pulled. Like this one. This is a fucking stunt. And she's weaponizing the platform that Fvck Off, to my understanding, would use his platform for. To help people in recovery and with addiction. Talk to Gen X.
He's trying to say in so many words is Jamie has not been paid to do a roast.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Oh my god.
Oh, let me wait till I'm sober for like a week.
This
and then maybe.
bitch.
But
Did you ever pay him? Because you had that post that time that kind of seemed like you did. Or that somebody paid Jamie to, what, roast Exile tonight? Someone who you also can't keep out of your fucking mouth. Fuck you, just me. Fuck you. Also prove it. Get the fucking contract. You know the whole reason you went to Outlaws the second time? Get the fucking contract, bitch. Get it. Also, why do you have to make it into content? This makes no fucking sense. And you tried to what? Blackmail me? Extort me? You tried to what? Threaten me? You did again and again and again. Your disgusting conversations, specifically with Roz, I mean, you're an absolute fucking horrible person. So I don't give a fuck if you're mad that after half a fucking year, put it on the fucking timeline, you sick twat. Put it on the timeline when I started to talk about your TV blowjob fucking whatever the hell. Put it on the fucking timeline. Let's do it, bitch. Bring it the fuck on. Stop fucking lying about me striking channels when you do it. Admit it. Go tell your friends what you've been up to. I bet they know what you've done to my channel. Oh, okay. You're fucked up, just me. But I'll give you credit. You've been around for so long. You've had so many alts. You have been outcast by so many. You've been thrown out like the garbage you are by so many. How long is your fucking list? I don't care. I don't track it. You're not the epicenter of anything except for more trauma, you shitbag. That's it. I want nothing to do with you. You know that. And I'm trying not to go real life on you because I don't want you to know who the fuck I am. And you know this. You hate this. That's what's up. So shut this the fuck down.
that happens, but she weighs on the fact that I will not share.
This fucking piece of shit. Stop speaking my false truth. You are absolutely detrimental to the well-being of many. I'm included. What you're doing to shift, shame the fuck on you. Shame the fuck on you. The weaponization of your bitterness, of your jealousy, shame the fuck on you. Keep getting Botox. I hope one day that you feel as beautiful as you tell everybody that we're so jealous of you for being. I hope one day you fucking believe the shit you say, including that you love yourself, because it is clear that you fucking hate you more than you even hate me. And I believe you when you told me that you've hated me for no fucking reason. I know it's true, bitch. We know it's true. Stop referring to Outlaw as my ex when you wish he was still yours. Right? Just admit it. Just admit it. Let the truth set you free. And let me the fuck go.
Private messages. This is as close as I will come. So she weighs on that. And, well, he could be your ex-boyfriend or boyfriend. I don't know. Both of them lied to me so much, I have no idea. When I went there, I was told by both of them that neither one of them wanted to be with one another. I was told to go there to escape where I was being cheated on by my husband. And I could get away from the situation. I was told that by shift happens. And I went there to go fishing.
What?
So I don't know if that clarifies things enough or not.
No problem, Sherry. I probably don't do the best job that I should online, but
Hold up.
So I don't know if that clarifies. And I went there to go fishing. And I could to be with one another. I was told to go there to escape where I was being cheated on by my husband. And I could get away from the situation. I was told that by shift happens.
February
And I
2023.
went there to go fishing. So I don't know if that clarifies things enough or not.
Do you understand that now she's trying to weaponize, like, the fact that I told her, like, that they would make a better pair, and now all of a sudden she's, like, using this as, like, some fucking springboard? Go on, bitch. Let me hear this.
no problem, Sherry. I probably
You're
don't do the
so
best job that
fucked
I should
up,
online, but
Jasmine.
I try and bring some good to.
And nobody tried to help you more, right? Nobody was kinder to you, right? Nobody was a better friend to you, right? Holy shit. What the fuck is wrong with you, Just Me? All I asked for you to do was stop and to fix what you did to Shift. I supported you in every fucking way. And look what you are still doing.
I don't know.
Will you help
Sometimes
me?
I help, sometimes I don't.
If you help one person. If you
I
help
don't know.
one
I doubt
person,
it every time I go live.
Quit doubting yourself because you helped me. The other night you helped me.
Oh my gosh.
We're
Jamie,
gonna listen to a song real quick. Take a quick break.
this is Kool-Aid. Don't drink it.
So I'm just curious how this is now. So you're gonna come at me? So again, you can go back and see. She asked, and it was a joke on the shit show when she asked if what you had my dogs. So funny, right? I'm just curious why you're ignoring the context of her obsession and her cray. Genuinely curious. Because I know that you've not seen 4, 5, 10 phone bills on your panel. On your panel, Roz and her are still talking about the $69.99. Oh, you're backstage. I think that's you. Hold on, let me just put up a thingy. Just to finish my thought, the $69.99 for my name, one of the many times that Roz tried to. Well, I don't think he was paying for my name. I think he was being playful. But they still are fucking it up. Hey, if this is you.
Yeah, it's me.
Hey,
So, do you think that I strike people over using my content? Because I've never sent out one strike over fair use or any of that shit. Like, it doesn't bother me. I just asked you a simple question. Do you think it's a good idea to use it?
did you hear my response?
No, you say a lot of things that don't make sense, and I didn't really understand it, so I figured I'd come up and ask again.
Well, I said specifically in response to your question that I think it's a good, and maybe I typed it, it's a good idea to show what transpired. Don't you think so? Take out the fog of memory, take out the fog of bitterness, just to showcase what actually happened.
It's not taking out fog or bitterness. That's writing a narrative. I mean, I don't really
What
think you
she did on your
understand.
panel?
Well, I guess you could say the same thing. Like anyone can say it, depending on what side of the fence you're on. Yeah, sure. Anybody can say that. Do you not get people's perception is not always in line with like unbeatable truth? That there are very few things that are going to line up perfectly, and they're always going to be looked at in a different way from different people.
And then there are certain things that are absolutely black and white, like what I tried to prove with you when you offered. And I asked you where we stand with that.
Yeah,
Specifically,
I'm
what I'm
still
referring
waiting.
to is the
I'm still waiting
donations
on a.
with.
No, I know what you're talking about. I'm still
Uh,
waiting on a couple of things. Like I got to find the fucking live stream that we went over back in the day, and it's not all that
okay.
easy.
Well, I'm not sure if you
You're
got it,
talking
but
about
I did.
something 2 years ago. Like we're
No,
looking
I'm
through the
not.
fucking
No, I'm
archive.
not. No, I'm not.
What was it? A year ago? How
No
long?
way, dude. No.
How long ago was it?
Months ago, but not even that long because this all started. Tiffany's stream was October 28th off the top of my head. So it was after that. It has not been a year.
So you're
And
talking
like I
nine
said, I
months, 3 months
literally
shy of a year.
no. I'm saying that's when this originally started, and no, this was not right away. But I don't know the date, but I'm not sure if you got the date that I thought it could be, if that was sent along with the video. If not, I can make that available to you. Because
Well, I'm trying to find the stream that we actually did on the shit show because I need to
no,
go
I
over
get
your
that.
numbers that were set on the shit show specifically. Because I do remember
I
it. I
get
don't
that.
remember exactly what was said, but I want to be as transparent as
Right.
I can about it.
What I'm trying to ask is, did you get the date that I suggested might be the date of that stream to help you find
Say
it?
that again. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm not sure if I'm roboting. Did you get the date that I thought could be the date of the live stream? I was trying to help you locate it.
I mean, the live stream that when you came up on the shit show and
It's
gave
just
the
a yes or no
numbers.
question. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to ask, did you get the date to try to help you locate that stream. Did you get the date that I tried to get my best guesstimate of when it is? Because I don't expect, like just me would, for anybody to know when the fuck it happened. But I had a
I mean, it's
guess
close
based.
to it. It's close to it, but it's not the date.
Okay, again, it's a yes or no. I just wanted to know if you got the date that I suggested. That's it, sir.
Yes, I got the fucking thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't even know where to look. And the date that you came on the fucking shit show was a very long time ago.
Months
When you
ago.
gave the numbers and you speculate, it was, oh my God.
It wasn't at the beginning. Again, I have the fucking piece of paper, bro, the index card that I wrote it down on still, sir. So
Did you date it? That would help.
that would help. That would help. But that's why I was just asking if you had the fucking date that I suggested based on the StreamYard link that I got that could be to that stream. That's why I was asking. I'm trying to help.
Yeah, and it's not the date. So I'm looking
Okay.
in that general vicinity, and it's probably why I'm not finding it is because you're misconstruing what the date actually was that came on the shit show and speculated the numbers. It was a long time
No.
ago. Like I know for a fact it was a long time ago.
Okay, well, again, you also said some things that you said were fact on my panel that were not the facts. Respectfully, of course.
What
But
the
whatever.
misspeak on the fucking little 5-minute roast? You know how many roasts I
No,
do
no, no,
like
no.
since I
That's right
started doing
now.
this?
That's right now. I'm talking about the last time you were on my panel.
What, that I didn't come up with malicious intent? I didn't. I didn't come up with
I didn't.
malicious intent
Well,
then.
why
I
are
didn't
you
come up with
guessing? Why
malicious
are
intent
you
now.
guessing? Why are you guessing? I can tell you. For
Well,
fuck's
because
sake.
that's the one thing that you were going to go to probably, but now you're going to reround onto something else because you usually, plan for stuff like this. So what's your
Yeah,
speculation that I lied?
totally. It's not speculation. But you said on my
Okay,
panel that
what's
you would
your
never.
fucking
Jeez
statement?
Louise. You said on my panel that you had not referred to me as a grifter, and that was bullshit. That's all.
Didn't refer to you as a grifter?
Yeah, you're a
I've
scammer.
done that many times. Now you're
Again,
changing the
what
word.
you said.
Now you're changing the
No.
word. Get the word right. Don't be grasping at many different words. Keep it right.
Again, what you said on my panel conflicts with reality based on you and other
No,
panels.
what
That's
you're
all.
trying to do right now is you're trying to put words into my mouth.
No, what I was hoping you would do is showcase that I didn't lie because you keep referring to me as a liar.
So I got a
And
question for you.
what I would
I got a
hope that
question.
you would see is that just me is full of shit.
I got a question for you. First of all, that's a brand new thing that just came up today, so that's something that I would have to look into, and
Which
probably
one?
will look into.
Which?
Are you listening to my words that are coming out of my mouth?
I want to just know what you're talking about before I forget.
Well, if you
What?
listen, you'll hear me. But if
So
you're
you're
waiting
about
to
to
speak,
address what
then you
came up
won't hear
today?
it.
Hmm.
Well, it's going to take some time to figure out what the fuck the situation actually is, but yeah, I'll probably address it. But my question to you is simple. Do you think that, like, I have some obligation to go over your content, like the things that you want me to clear you of? Do you think that that's like something that I do, because I have to?
No, you offered. That's all.
I said that I would look it over. I didn't say that I would do a show about it.
You didn't say you'd do a comparison? I'm not saying like do a dedicated redemption tour for shit.
Well, it's kind of what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking the bare minimum of you based on what you offered. So if you don't want to keep your word, that's, whatever.
How long did it take you to get back to me after I got off your panel that day? How long?
You didn't offer that on my panel. You offered it recently on the shit show, and I immediately fucking did what I could to get you what would clear
Okay,
this
how
up.
long did it take?
Moments. Also was already
Moments?
available. When I was on that
Did you,
panel,
hang on,
sir.
answer this question. Did you
No,
ever reach
answer.
out to
No,
me?
no, 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 no,
Did
no.
you ever reach out to me?
I don't have your information. I think I looked on your channel, but let me say this, please. On
So
that
you reached
panel,
out through a third party. Hold
oh
on.
my, no, I'm muting you because you're being rude. On that panel where I read every donation, honestly, thoroughly, blah, 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 Oh, he left because he can't handle a fucking mute. What the fuck is wrong with these dudes? Oh my gosh, I fucking can't. On that panel, whenever the fuck it was, that now he's not gonna show you that I told the truth. Whatever. On that panel, I kept saying, didn't I? AC already had the total, which is what you said more recently, or that it was implied that I was like withholding. Also, the question that you asked me, that y'all say I talked in circles about, isn't the question you asked me. And me muting you is not me trying to be disrespectful. It's I'm trying to hold the thought. He jumped off because I muted him. Why is it sketch? Why is it sketch? He's in touch with you. He forwarded a video that's of a screen recording. That's it. What the fuck? I don't need to be in touch with you. Clearly, look. So this is you. You're not going to do what you said. All that you would reveal is I told the truth that day. All that you would reveal is that, again, I said that AC already has the screenshot of the total. So you would have known immediately it was less than 300. I will never say that he wasn't generous. I still don't know who the fuck, based on what he said publicly when he went public with his bullshit. And again, if you look at the timeline, which you suggest you will, well, look at the email that she sent me after she, left her panties in his bed. Look at the timing of Unseen doing what he did publicly. I can't remember which thing that you laughed at. Was it the German Jew thing? But this is the extent that she's gone. This is the extent that she's gone. She's tried to dox the religion that, again, have I ever said that that's my religion? But she wouldn't care if it's a hate crime. That's how bitter she is. It's not that, dude. Oh my gosh. This is so silly. Look, I already know, and I could save you the trouble. What you will see on that stream is me reading those exact fucking donations. You'll hear you too treat me disrespectfully, which whatever, to the shit show, okay? I'm so stupid for going up there, right? But again and again and again, I've confronted it. While that stupid fucking lying fuckface, Just Me Everything, will tell you that it's deflection. She was wrong about Insane Wayne. Listen to how she described that situation. She wants to be the sweetheart. You can ask her husband why he thought that she was going to fuck AC. If that's true or not, I don't know. But I'm never going to be at all involved in whatever the fuck it is that has to do with money between her and anybody else. And she's lying about not just Outlaw. She's also trying to create friction and fraction there, which is her problem. She couldn't get him to cut me out of his life. And she was mad that after she spent hours with me, telling me kind of what she was alluding to in your panel, Jamie, that she has all this, like, horrible shit, that Outlaw said about me. But this is a reaction because he came on, my panel the other day? And what? She knows what he rated me out of 10, and it haunts her. But she got sent a GIF of a little person in a bikini dancing on a balcony, and her and two others did an entire, hate stream? Because they thought that the person in the GIF was me. I'm proud of my behavior. I'm proud of who I come from. I'm disgusted by what happens here on the daily. There are so many, most, probably, I mean, the math of it. I don't think I'm better. But honorable? I have plenty to be proud of. I feel like I need to look up honorable. Because I feel like let me look it up. Like, I don't think I deserve a badge. Hold on. But I've gotten them. Look, there's a bitch that invented a person. Oh, bringing her worthy of honor. Uses a title indicating eminence or distinction given especially to judges. So no, I don't think that I'm better. But I don't think that I'm better. I looked up the word. Honorable. I don't think that I'm not trying to be celebrated. But I think that she should be ashamed of her behavior. I wanted him to. Again, he was somebody that was there when I learned about the ruse situation. Again, he doesn't owe me shit. Jme Growth and Developed owes me nothing. But pattern of behavior or just my truth, well, it's part of content. There's a digital footprint of what I actually did do, did say, etc. So he was there when I learned about the ruse situation. He could have said that, look, right away, I fucking did what I did, said what I said, cared about what I cared about, and looked into what I did. I didn't go on the attack. Doesn't matter if I know a person, like a person. You know, if I witness something that I think is fucked up, I say something. I'm participatory. I think that if you're honorable, people are proud of you, though, aren't they? Or it elicits some sort of, what was it? See? A distinction, a worthiness. I believe that Shift is worthy. I think that the Shift has a pattern of behavior that I'm proud to be part of. It wasn't always me logged in. I've taken accountability for it all. Do you think it's honorable to, or do you think it's, or how should I classify you that can't even withstand a mute? How does that threaten you, or why? I mean, I'm asking. But you'll see this on the shit show too. You'll see like this overwhelm that occurs, which again, that's the environment. I participated willingly, but I did my best to handle it. Impromptu, with the circumstances I would have communicated. Again, I remember my phone bouncing on something, about to fucking die. I wasn't gonna fiddle with it. And hold on. Oh shit, I moved it. But up until just a few days ago, the little index thingy was right here. And I wish I wrote the date on it. Shit, I don't know. That would be. That's a good question. A very, very good question. That's a good smell, isn't it? Were they cheeseburgers? I hope so. Unless you're like allergic. Anyway. Want a burger? So, oh shit. Let me go back and look. Because so again, you said this, and then later you remembered. Okay? But you were so sure before. You see how, like, and I don't expect people to remember everything. And what I've been saying for a very long time is I don't even give a fuck more about the blame. It's about the relief. It's about later, next. But this bitch, she keeps trying to make it about blame. And it makes no sense. And you, Jamie, specifically, again, coming here and making this my issue more, I don't get. Oh, you don't do the mute thing. You didn't reach out to me when you started screaming about me being crackhead. You don't care. The expectations are very, very odd here. So again, I felt like on that panel in real time, despite everything, despite your hope that I would do something like what? Lie? Why the fuck would I lie? I didn't start this shit. I should be able to shut it down. That's the problem. Because people like you, to whom it concerns, or to whom it applies, want it to keep going. She said on your panel this bullshit about a computer that I'm mad about. And the reason that she mentioned that is because she already said the name of who sent her that computer on my panel. And I privated it. Because fuck her. She's a lying shitbag. I have the full conversation with her and that person. She coordinated that purchase. She gave an address and then wasted my fucking time, lied to me directly, lied to her man, Outlaw, who she wants all you dudes to be fucking mad at. Fight for her, because she's so worth it. That's because she thought that that's what they were doing for me. She's a jealous bitch. She's mean. She's vindictive. This is her vendetta. The thing this is what she struck on my channel so far. The video where she talks about Outlaw falling into her pussy, which, don't forget everybody, that's a fish joke. She refers to her fucking vag like it's a fishing hole, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Don't give a fuck. But that video, early in November, yeah? That stream. So she didn't like when I fucking put that out there to combat. Again, just like I did with these clips. To be like, are you all fucking forgetting this nonsense? This nightmare? She brought it to YouTube. She tried to fucking, I don't know. I didn't care. That was her problem. I didn't give a fuck. And like she said on your panel, Jamie, all of a sudden, she's now saying that I told her to go there because her husband was cheating on her? This bitch. This bitch. This bitch. Where the fuck you think she said that before? Hmm? Hmm? And it fucks up like 92% of, her bullshit. She has someone on her panel or that she cozies with. The person that I learned, she said what? She said that she went, now it's that her husband was cheating on her, and that's why she went to, or are you talking about the falling in the pussy thing? Because Christine, again, if you're saying that this is the first time you've heard it, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. But that's what she struck me for first. This time, the strike that she did, because she is a striking bitch. She'll pretend like whatever, she sucks. She sucks at sucking too. Whatever, moving on. But this time, it was the loofah content. And she got on Jamie's panel and tried to make it like what? That I doodled some fuck shit. Oh, JME plus CV or whatever the fuck. What was she saying? What does she not want heard? It was her doing her weird fucking LARP. And absolutely, the video was called something like, "Did you do this to trigger Lufa?" Some bullshit like that. Doesn't mean I called Lufa, nothing. I was trying to bring it to the attention of an audience that's eating this shit up because whatever. Also for COVIDs, because he's big mad at me for shit I didn't do. Ever. Just like you, Jamie. What it looks like from over here, if you're trying to be a good guy and fucking help her, well, maybe actually you could. She needs help. For shit that I couldn't help her with, Outlaw couldn't help her with. He just talked about that too, very briefly. He said one thing. All the while, she's telling people all sorts of disgusting things. Awful things. She's doing it to hurt people. She'll tell people that I drag people when they... No. This bitch was waiting until I was in the hospital barfing blood to fucking come at me. She won't leave me alone. She still's fucking emailing me. I could prove that she's responsible for very in real life not okayness. I don't want anything to do with her. That's all I did to piss her the fuck off. Because she's wanted to be all up in my shit since the very first time she went through, oh no, a third party to email this channel. And the only reason I let her back in every time was because she weaponized matters of heart, which I was trying to get at. Because even in that initial email, she's talking about her family tragedy and she's weaponizing self-harm. She's been playing this game for way longer than me. Which is why, again, the fact that Mel Hawks is showing up, inventing people, blah, 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 blah. And now she's blaming me for shit that happened before my time, even on the YouTube streets. Look, here's the thing. I know I didn't have anything to do with the Holly video. I'm not even saying that Just Me did either. In fact, I don't think she did. But only one of the two of us could have helped. And it sure as fuck wasn't me. I ain't the fucking one. And I already proved that. She's the one that had all this information. She's the one that even back then was like, this is so easy to fucking blah, 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 blah. There's a reason why she surrounded herself with whom she did. She weaponizes people if they get it okay or not. But her fixation on me, specifically, provable. Fucking creepy. Very violating. I've tried to be nice. But where's Christine's comment? Well, she made content out of this, so I don't feel bad. Because she said things publicly. I'm not going to repeat them. I'm just saying I don't feel bad talking about this. Again, she was on a panel just before this talking about it in her way. I wanted to make this content, and she told me, no, be humiliating. Because what? She's crying. Also, she's the one that put a target on Shift as a grifter, and she's already addressed it multiple times. She's flip-flopped on it so people can be confused, but she owns it. She saw it with her own eyes. She knows the truth. I didn't go to her because, bitch, where's my fucking money? No. I gave her the information on how to get a refund based on what she supplied me with, just like John Golf. All of their receipts were passed along, never challenged. I'm never doubting them. I honor their truths. I don't appreciate when mine is trampled or the integrity of this brand is. And listening to these fuckers, to whom it applies, talk about taking this channel down when she specifically knows what this channel means to people beyond me. Shame on her is how I fucking feel. That's how selfish that she is. And she's still doing this because, well, she wants my attention still. So I'm giving it to her. In this limited way. But that's because of what the fuck she said. Because for her to blame me for consumption of anything, fuck that noise. That is unfair. It's disgusting. It's manipulation. I'm not to blame for her actions. I've called out at bare minimum. Truly. Her disgusting catalog of quote unquote content. She doesn't threaten me with it. She threatens her shitty fucking bullshit reputation based on who she wants you to believe that she is. And like I said, she's struck because the content was so fucking grotesque. It's just her telling everybody how jealous they are of her because she looks so good and her behavior so ugly. That's why she wanted it struck. Again, I would not have known about this stream, Jamie dude, with the 5 minute whatever the fuck. But she made a post about it. She wanted credit for what happened. She's big mad at me. She's mad at Excel too. But because she wants to control the relationships. And dude, to the person. Oh wait, let me show this. So the end is, this should be easy. It should be really, really easy. Because again, I don't want to talk about her. I'd rather talk about snacks all damn day, every day. And if this is what she's going to continue to do, this is what she wants. This is exactly the thing that she used to be all like protective of me about, right? Oh, you know, because expression is so important. That's what I talk about. Expression, not abuse of this platform specifically. And that's what she's doing. She's abusing this platform in that way. She's abusing the relationships that she pretends are love based and her love language is to give. But no, that is just a vehicle to get. The fact that she's lying about, again, me having access to her fucking accident record, shut the fuck up, bitch. Why? Because some others said that your accident was fake? And if you go back and you look at that, all that was she had a live stream scheduled in advance. For what? Nicholas's birthday, you sick twat? You wanted me to be as not okay as you know that I was, right? And if you talk about him, just me, this deck that you think has already been played, bitch, you will learn. This isn't a threat. This is just how it is. But you fucking mention him. Like I told you, you mention anything. Your fucking fictional version of my family, bitch. You talk about anybody that you claim is my family. One more fucking time. My bills, my sexuality, my religion, my location, my anything exclamation mark. Because I don't give a fuck if you have to go wherever the fuck you have to go to court with Outlaw. But I'll put on blast this bullshit with you. To a degree that is inescapable. Like the nightmare you tried to create for me. But am I honorable? But I'm not ashamed of my behavior or my actions. I've been patient as fuck. Oh, Moody Mary. So Just Me is ashamed by her bullshit behavior. So now what she says is the truth is that Outlaw logged into her StreamYard and played those, and I'll quote the description, detrimental, horrible, disturbing sex sounds or whatever the fuck. I didn't even hear it. I didn't even hear this fucking stream. I just heard people talk about it. I read shit that they wrote about it. But she's blaming the bitch. And I ask this again. How the fuck are y'all ignoring? How would Outlaw have access to her sex sounds if they were what, just friends? She was gonna be his roommate. Also, this bitch was talking about how she can't travel because of injury and this whatever. Look, I don't have to trust her because she's a fucking pathological liar. You don't have to. Sometimes she'll tell the truth. But I already said, look, if Outlaw did it, which here, I'll tell you why I don't believe it. First of all, I don't. Oh, and she went to the extent of like being like, oh, somebody unfamiliar with StreamYard just like, fucking around and changed her settings and shit. She has to say stuff like that, right? And I already said, if there was proof that Outlaw did it, you think I'd be like chill? But this bitch has been fucking with me. Has been trying to get people to believe that Outlaw does this. He's this revenge porner. What the fuck is her problem? Oh, that's right. She's a miserable cunt. Then she doesn't give a fuck about the consequences as long as she's not the one at the brunt of the, savagery of what? It's not slander, bitch, if it's true. And what? You think, like, again, who gives a fuck? You could, if you put out messages that Outlaw's like this, fat fucking ugly bitch, whatever, like, what is that gonna prove? You tried to break me that way privately. If you do that publicly, what does it prove? It doesn't fucking prove anything. Especially that you got conned, you fucking idiot. All you were asked to do was fucking fix what you broke on purpose. That's it. That's all. But instead, you would rather host panel after panel with Roz and talk to him about bibs. And I can prove again and again and again in whatever format you want, you fucking asshole. Email, blurb, live stream, pre-record, what the fuck you want? You've threatened it all. And you've done it on multiple panels. You've dragged other people into it. Right. And funny that you mentioned that. Or perfect segue. Because the same fucking time, and I've already talked about this very at minimally. But when Andy reached out to me, when he did, to be like, oh, she didn't mean to hurt you or whatever. And I was like, bullshit. And this was what? Y'all put on the timeline. End of January, end of February this year. After she left his house for the second time. And if you listen to her last stream over at Andy's, she said that she went there to get this contract signed, about the loans. I asked what's her name when she was in my chat if, one, she has Outlaw's address, because it was also said that, that person was so worried about just me going to visit him that she got his address. So I wanted to know if that was true, and I wanted to know if that person had heard anything about this contract. I didn't get an answer. Here we are. Doesn't what count as revenge porn? Hmm? Also, she said that that stream was taken down by YouTube for what? Does anybody remember what she said? And was she lying about that? Or did she take it down because what, she got called out? Because Mel Hawks, out of all people, who again, used to be really kind to me, used to be the line in the sand for Just Me fucking hated her, because of blah, 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 Granny's watching, blah, 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 Melissa J, right? But now they cool? Or, I played the clip of Mel Hawks on Robbie's. She gave her review of this sex sounds, whatever the fuck, stream. And now she blames it on Outlaw. Because he's the only one that had her passwords. So nobody else had admin or whatever the fuck on your channel? We're not going to be able to go back and see that anybody had admin power. Also, you're going to tell us what you paid for the super duper fucking whatever the fuck. I don't know what streamer you would need to have. How many admins do you have on your channel? So Baby Love or Nobody else was an admin, just Outlaw. Who the fuck believes this? That up until this Sunday, Monday, whatever the fuck, that Outlaw is an admin on her channel? Who the fuck is buying this? And I hope that they're using her fucking money. Moo ha ha, maniacal laugh. This is what I said privately or public. I don't give a fuck. I think that that bitch played it her damn self so that she could fucking weaponize it like exactly she's fucking doing. Thinks that she thought that people would thought it sounded hotter, and when she heard people referring to her moans as detrimental, bitch got embarrassed, and now she's trying to blame Outlaw. I'll say it again. I don't think he's responsible. If he were, I wouldn't be okay with that. But this bitch, on her own panel months ago, like I said earlier, when I went up on the panel to talk about Pop-Tarts, etc., on that panel, that's where she told me that thousands were owed, right? And I'm like, this has nothing to do with me. And I was like, you know, don't do it. I didn't know anything about it. Why the fuck would I? But she keeps changing her truth. She wants to pretend that like I knew the whole time or what. I sent Outlaw in. And then this bitch said the other day, she fucking said that Gen X was so uncomfortable with Outlaw on my panel that she left. And then when Gen X called her out, well, now Justme's in her feelings and now she's being in the direction of Gen X, which is also bad move. Desperate move. People that have tried to help her the most, she is fucking over because it's that thing that people do. When they know that they've burnt the bridge, when there's no going back, they might act out like this. This is more than tantrum. I mean, she's throwing it all. I mean, how many times is this bitch gonna pretend like, you know, this is her going out with a bang? Just the fuck? She said she could take me out. She's made violent threats. I've spoken about this, documented it, you know, blah, blah, blah. My shit, I'm gonna say the same thing over and over again. Her shit keeps on fucking shifting. The fact that she, again, has these people willing to go along with it, someone who's, I guess, as bitter as Ross. And I don't know why Ross is doing it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not waiting for him to do better. I did for months. I genuinely, totally, I used to think that he would show up. I don't wait anymore for that. The point of this is that, first of all, I don't know all the legalities based on location and how that all works. What I do know and what I was documenting is the many, many, many times that this bitch threatened me. Then she did this weird thing with the exile too. So not only for months has she been suggesting that Outlaw will revenge porn her, privately she looped in Andy. The same time that 10 minutes apart, that's what I remember, 10 minutes apart, these text messages that were sent from her. She sent one message to Andy, one message to Outlaw. I remember 10 minutes apart. If I'm wrong, well, I actually was in a car accident. The backseat became the fucking front seat, bitch. Andy saw the pictures? Okay, cool. Sure. Stop screaming about me having a job, bitch. Why'd you lose yours? And again, I wouldn't say any of this stuff except for she's gone so fucking far. So fucking far. Way too fucking far. But don't worry. I'll do you a solid, just me. I'll let everybody know how worried you are because you said it right before Tractor Gate. And COVID didn't pay attention, but I did. We were so worried about what being deposed by Lana. Okay. Cool story, bro. So this whole bullshit, the weaponization of nudes, the weaponization of mental wellness, unwellness, the weaponization of identity. And like I said, who the fuck docs just me? Out of curiosity, because she lied about me screaming her name again and again and again. That's just what she hears in her head. Because I could show you again and again and again with this fucking weirdo bitch. I say it like that. She would, before I knew her name, that she would want me to call her, which I refused to because I call people by their screen names. Hold on. But I Sif Mafia. Or I could play the blurb. Sif Mafia was like, yo, this bitch wants me to talk to her husband and call her name. Oh, that's what I was doing. 1,000 years ago, Pristine made a comment about her going to outlaw something about her husband. Just made content out of her situation. And unlike her, I don't remember like all the things because whatever, she's not. Mm-mm. But she definitely talked about what her version of, her reality at the time, and she sprinkled it on multiple panels, whatever. I'm not trying to even get into that. In our DMs in February 2023, after the end of what was or perceived or alleged, whatever, a romantic relationship between Outlaw and I stopped in December of 22. Is that Does that mean that that's the last time he sent me a dick pic? No, she knows that. But she also pretends that she speaks the truth about the nature or the operation or the whatever the fuck, the true essence or whatever it is. How Outlaw and I interact. She assigns meaning to stuff, real or fake, it doesn't matter. Like I said, she lost her damn fucking mind because after she made it into content, after she fucking taunted me for days and days and days on streams on multiple channels here on YouTube, she made it content. She wanted it to be known. What? That she fucked Outlaw? And all I said was, I'm not in competition with you. And then I wanted to talk to her about Shift, about what the fuck she was doing to Shift. Because again, she'd already fucking owned that it was the heat index or the 42 other fucking excuses that she gave for all the things that she's apologized for and that she's re-weaponized. And I absolutely could prove what the fuck she's done, who she's cozied up to. And again, she's bragged about it publicly. She legitimately made content about how she's cataloged the content of this channel and that she was like distributing content that she thought would like piss off people. Who the fuck is gonna put content? Like nobody has doxes behind a fuck. Or excuse me, I'll speak for Shift. There's no doxes behind a paywall. You don't think that that shit would be fucking outed in a heartbeat? But this crazy bitch on a live stream rejoined as a member, tried to brag about never being a member before, which again, I don't know why she has to try to like one up. She's like that Penelope character from fucking SNL. Sorry, SNL. Sorry, Penelope. You deserve better. But this bitch is like fucking cuckoo. She's trying to prove things by inventing them, by talking over what is being played and telling you what you should hear. Oh, did you just hear Shift? She's dragging this person. Oh, did you just hear she's talking shit about that person? And none of that is what was happening. If you have to lie about it, that's a problem. Also, if you're willing to understand it, she wants it to be a problem because she wants the consequences to be mine for what it is that she's accusing Shift or me or whatever of doing. This bitch keeps referring to me as a government name. Fuck her. Shift. That's it. That's all she should refer to me as, just me. But she'll say her name all the time. And like I said it once. And I said something, grr, mean bitch back. And I said, look, you've been desperate to hear it. There you go. Now leave me the fuck alone. She sent this text message or whatever the fuck to Andy, and she sent one 10 minutes later. That's my recollection. I'm often right about this. And that's what all these fuckers used to know. That's the pattern of my behavior. I'm that bitch that's like, let's fucking do this. Let's get the timeline. Let's dig up the fucking stream. Let's find it. Let's go over it. I'm all about that. So this bitch tries to fucking say that I bank off of her unwillingness to what put DMs on blast. But boy, oh boy, she's scrambling. For someone that was just on a stream saying that she was going to get the receipts and all they did was replay a fucking video that what? Has me laughing obnoxiously. I'm not high on crack, I'm high on sugar. You can hear me. I doxed the shit out of the candy and cookies that I was consuming. But that's the thing. She wants to own my joy too. She wants it all. And I owe her nothing. It's disturbing. I've put this on blast. She legitimately just did a stream where she was talking about how good it felt to like beat someone up, and then but she's like, but I'm not gonna do it directly to you. And then what, you go to her friends last stream and it's what, like an hour of just where and when, bitch. The fuck. Hey.
Good morning, Shifty.
Good afternoon, Gen X. How goes it?
It goes. I'm getting ready for work, so I can't stay long. I just wanted to
Okay,
pop up and say good morning.
thank you. Good morning to you.
Good
This
morning.
bitch
What's
this
up?
bitch So now she's saying that Outlaw has her StreamYard password, and like he revenge porn be played her fucking sex sounds or whatever the fuck. That's where we're at. Also, she's weaponizing, that Jamie fuck off dude that, to my understanding, based on what I've heard him say, which is not a lot, but he he has a history with, I believe, addiction, and so he focuses on being available to people to help
Oh yeah.
them.
I love his
He's a
sobriety.
resource, right? Like
Yeah. Well,
so she goes on his fucking panel and basically says the essence that I take away, this bitch is blaming me for her fucking drinking.
Oh
I don't take I'm not responsible for what this bitch fucking no. And if I'm misinterpreting it, correct me, y'all. But oh hell no is my stance, and I'm not gonna not address it. That
no,
is so inappropriate.
hold on, real quick. Wait, no, because I helped her back in August. You know what I do behind the scenes. I don't put it out here, so that's one of the things I always liked about Jamie's, like his sobriety stuff. But you know my history, right? This the sobriety thing has nothing to do with you. That's something that I was trying to help her with back in August. So I'm confused.
Well, I think she's trying to go to new people, new men, and weaponize a situation that she wants support because she's embarrassed herself. This look again. I didn't ask for permission to do this. I don't give a fuck. I told Outlaw that I was live, invited him to come. I asked if he had her StreamYard password. He has none of her passwords. But this is the second time that this password bullshit has been weaponized. Because the same time at the end of January, February, whatever the fuck it was, when she's told Andy that, she didn't mean to hurt me. Because again, this is her trying to fucking flip flop between Outlaw and I. She keeps trying to pit us against each other. It's not okay. It's fucked all the way up.
Right.
And she said to him back then some bullshit about passwords, and she begged him like not to revenge porn her. And how the fuck would he have her revenge porn if they were not a couple, or they didn't fuck, or they didn't whatever? All the things that she's made content out of. She's gone so far in every direction, and she's scrambling to make her bullshit stick somehow. It's embarrassing. And I don't give Gen X, I already said it. I'm going to sound awful. I don't care. I have to not care about this person because she is detrimental to me and my okayness.
I
Because
know.
this bitch be fucking pushing. She's weaponized everything,
I
real
know.
and fake. It doesn't matter.
I
She
know.
doesn't care. And she's not going to go live streaming and tell people that she's done her the most to try to push me over to the edge she was promised I was on.
I
I
know.
owe her nothing.
No.
But she's scrambling, and this is fucked up.
No, she's spiraling is what's happening.
I think she owned that. I'm not sure, but that might have been. I saw that in a message that she might have actually owned that.
Yeah,
But this is disgusting.
at this
Like
point,
it.
she's spiraling. Fuck. All right. All right.
Well, and again, like it makes me sound like an asshole. But what about again? What the fuck do I owe her?
No, listen,
I'm
it
not
doesn't
gonna
make it
fucking
okay.
prove that I'm a
It does.
victim of something because she wants to sexualize everything. There's a reason that she fucks with me that way
I know.
because she wants it to hurt me.
I
So if
know.
I'm a victim in that way and I'm uncomfortable and she keeps putting people's dicks in my mouth, fuck her.
Right. It does not make it okay. Listen, I was the worst version of myself when I was drinking. Like I make myself cringe when I think back to those days. You know, I was the absolute worst human being on the planet when I was drinking. You know, and that's, you know, when I started playing the words over and over in my head, something my mom had always taught me. You know, growing up, going to AA meetings, right? The only prayer I know is the Serenity Prayer, right? So growing up in AA meetings and you know, my mom teaching myself and my sister to, you know, be better today than you were yesterday and better tomorrow than you were today, right? So when I got sober in '04, from that moment on, every day I tell myself that. It's been a lot of years that I've been telling myself that, right? And then I fucking I find myself on this fucking gross ass platform and I got into it for a minute with a fucking creator and then I pulled myself out and now I just fucking sit back and I fucking watch. So I can see the whole picture. I can see what's going on. The whole picture. You know, I see the entirety of this entire situation that involves you, that involves her, that involves Outlaw. And there's others that are just right now they're in it so they can't see it and that's okay. I was there too, so I don't judge them for it. You know, it's a shame. It's a damn shame that they don't see it. But again, I understand that they can't. They will eventually if they choose to. Who is that? What is that?
So this is her avatar. And it says, "You're feeding your people. I guess I'll have to embarrass the fuck out of you. I tried to avoid this, but you brought it upon yourself." Shrug emoji.
What is
So this is what she says is from Outlaw.
okay?
When she talked about it earlier, she added this notion that that this was done because on my behalf,
Mm-hmm.
just like she's saying that Outlaw is blackmailing her on my behalf. Um, I don't appreciate this at all.
No,
And like I said, the weaponization of things like sobriety or addiction, of sanity, of safety, I don't fucking appreciate it. This fucking nightmare bitch has done it all. And she is doing everything to get people that are listening um to believe the worst.
I,
And there there's nothing that you can assume except for that she wants the consequences of her accusations
I
to
know.
be experienced by me
By
and
you.
by Outlaw at a lesser extent, which makes no fucking sense.
I know.
But she's downplaying it and she's trying to make it all the time that she spent trying to be like, Outlaw likes me more than you, nah, 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 whatever the fuck, right? But then on this panel, she's now for the first time saying this shit that I've been saying the whole time. Go back, bitch. I wanted to play it. I wanted to play it and put it out there. She didn't want me to, so I never did. The fucking, interaction we had,
Mm-hmm.
um, where I told her in February 2023, that they had been more in common and that whole fucking thing. And I even said, like, what if all of this was done for y'all to fall in love?
Right.
Um, and then how long did it take her to what? like send her whatever the fuck she sent or whatever the fuck, like, again, that's on them. And at this point, like, I fucking, I do an exaggerated girl in her direction to get to the fucking point because I don't want to deal with this anymore. So I'm just like, this bitch fucked someone that she said that I loved or that he loved me. That's what she did. This married person did that. Now she wants to make it, oh, I told her to go there because her husband was cheating. Bitch, you said all sorts of things. I don't know what the fuck is true anymore because you're a pathological fucking psychotic bullshitter. So I
No.
don't even know. But
Mm.
don't fuck with me and do not put that on me. Because what she's still doing in plain sight is fucking with me in a way that she knows is detrimental to my okayness. Do not fucking put your well-being on me. I'm not burdened by that in actuality. This is me combating it. And I don't care if I sound mean. She's not my responsibility.
No.
And
It's
and
not like
I
she ever
have
been
to
mean to
be
you.
her.
Is that Dino?
Hey, yes,
Hey, Dino.
it's Stu Padasso though.
Is
Dude,
that what the name is? What is the name? Smirk. I can't see.
I wanted to say two things. One, why would she not change all her passwords if she thought Outlaw still had them? And Mary brought this up earlier. She said the same thing. Why would she keep those passwords if she thought somebody who was scamming her had her passwords? Why wouldn't you change them all?
yeah, why is he
Okay,
why is he an admin on your fucking dude? I had a
right.
channel with him. I never fucking gave him. I don't even know that. I wish I did because I don't even know the passwords
Mhm.
to be honest.
And the second thing,
But this is bullshit.
hold on, if she's trying to get sober, my God, more power to her.
Right.
Please, if Jamie is helping you get sober, pray to God it works. I pray you do it, and
Yeah.
nothing but the best for you if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And I think everybody up here would say the same thing.
Absolutely. Like I said, I helped her back in August.
Right. And to the fact that you want to blame somebody else for your drinking,
No.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
No.
You are responsible for your own actions.
Yep.
Nobody can make you pick up a drink and knock it down.
Nobody fucking held that bottle up to my mouth when
Don't come up and say somebody else is the reason for your drinking.
And if you give somebody money,
Yeah, the reason I'm drinking water right
the
now.
fuck?
Mm-hmm.
It's different. I'm not, and maybe it's an inappropriate, sorry, analogy, and don't forget what you were about to say about drinking water. But this bitch is weaponizing everything, like I said, all of it. So when's the last time you fucking gave Outlaw money? And how much, like, the fuck? People might think that, like, well, that he wouldn't have accepted it. Again, this has nothing to do with me. He can fucking answer this for himself. Why is she, not, but there has to be a point where she should stop sending it, right? This bitch also said that, what, again, and I'm going to sound like a jerk. Oh, her injuries are so whatever the fuck, because she said she guaranteed her brain injury is worse than mine.
Yeah.
She lied the other day and said that I have her fucking auto and medical records and shit. This, again, shut the fuck up. Stop speaking my truth, you lying fucker. Stop it. Because I'm like her. I'm not going to fucking have the truth right in front of me and then get on a fucking stream and just fucking lie. This bitch does it again and again and again and hides it like a fucking coward. And I'm going to say all the words and I'm going to sound bad. But I have to, because otherwise I go into my feels and then I feel bad for this fucking bitch. And then I want to fucking help her. And that's what's gotten me into this for years with her, is I've welcomed her back in and all she's done is fuck me over. Like more and more. Like to the point where, again, she knows how much she fucked with me in all of the ways. And she's asking if I'm still alive. She asked Outlaw and then didn't want Outlaw to fucking, ask me because what? That's how shitty she is. To push somebody away what you're threatened by their love when that is sick. That is a totally different kind of sick. But I've said that this bitch needs help. I can't fucking do it. Outlaw said himself that, that we talked about this. That was it. I didn't fucking try to get in their way. I just was like, yo, she needs, there's something wrong because she's delusional. She's mad about things that are fake. She's making shit up. She's legitimately, again, the first few days of me knowing that they had whatever met, she was losing her damn mind about me going live and talking about having phone sex with him. It didn't happen. And he's like, get me the link, give me the link. And I'm like, you can't do that. Don't feed into the bullshit, you know? You can't
Yeah.
do that with her. You're going to have to do something different. And both of us really, really tried, really cared. And again, I have to be careful about what I say because I'm not him. But this is absolutely fucking too much, too long, too far. And I'm not, look, the other day she had this violent threat fucking post, and that's my fault. When she's the one that made violent threats against me, and the only reason I didn't actually fucking move forward, I don't want her to know who I am. That's it. That is all. Me protecting myself from this fucking piece of shit who tells me that she is no threat to me, and every fucking day she does something new. I don't like it. I don't.
I
And I
know.
would say that it might matter if it was a dude, but no, because there's also dudes that are doing the same fucking thing. It doesn't seem to matter with Shift, and then I say that and it's all poor Shift, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. This is
Right.
in plain sight. This is trackable. And she can fucking say that this is for views or whatever the fuck. Bitch, shut up. I'm the first to fucking private something, and you're striking shit because you don't want your truth out there. You trigger people on purpose. That's what you do. And look what you're saying about me. How dare? On a panel with someone who said that I'm on crack. And again, there are consequences to all this fuck shit. And it is not okay to, in my opinion, to make accusations like that. It's fucking, especially when you're not gonna, own or take accountability. You know what I mean? And the threats are ongoing. But this bitch is on panel with Roz talking about me in a disturbing way. Talking about me in bibs. She did that because she, wanted to have an excuse to fucking make it seem like she was setting this up. She's been setting this up the whole time. So again, if you go back, I didn't make it clear. The message she sent at the end of January, February, 10 minutes apart from Andy's message, she writes to Andy, I never meant to hurt Shift. And she writes to Outlaw this fucking crazy shit about passwords. His response was, what the fuck are you talking about? I paraphrase. And then she drops it. This is why. This is why. The second I heard that on Fuck Offs, I'm like, here we go. Because she's planned C. She has to have an excuse, a backup plan.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't know what people are gonna fucking hear because she puts shit, she hides it.
I know. Fuck. Okay. All right.
This is disturbing. This is real life. And again, I'm not gonna put on blast what the fuck I could. There's
Yeah.
no point. I'm not going to violate people that she and others have to prove some bullshit point on these streets where it doesn't fucking matter. And when I play the receipts now, I gotta be worried that she's gonna strike because her voice is so precious. Fuck this. Fuck this. This is bullshit, dude. And I have to say this because I need to hear myself because, like I said, I have to protect myself from her because otherwise I will be suckered back in because I will fall for her shit because
You care.
I operate from heart
I
and
know.
I'm a sucker for it. And so many people, I'm so grateful. This last time, did that like elephant thing and fucking got around me in a circle and said, not this time, not
Yeah.
again.
Right.
They're not letting her penetrate that same way, and that this bitch wishes.
I know. Fuck.
But again, so prove it. Show that Outlaw's fucking adamant. Show that it's the dumbest shit. But here's where we're at. And Dino, what do you think of this whole like fucking thing about um the comparison of donations? Do you have any response? Just out of curiosity, as it pertains to Jamie.
What?
I mean, you showed everything. I mean, you never you did the whole AdSense thing and all that.
No, I'm talking about the unseen donations.
Oh. Well, I don't know. It wasn't no year ago. It's like a few months at the most. I think like 3 months. So, but I don't know how much shit you'd have to go through to find it. But yeah, it would be. I don't know.
Did you hear him on the
why
shit
it's
show?
sketchy. What you on there?
Did you hear him on the shit show recently where I went into the chat and said that I would make this available? Did you hear him on panel?
Yeah, definitely.
So my expectation or my hope that he would follow through again, I understand that it's not even his content. He has asked for blah, blah, blah. But if he has it, is it unreasonable for me to just expect him to take what 3.5 minutes, 5, whatever the fuck it is, 22, and do the comparison, because that's
Well,
all that I expected.
he offered if you would, he would compare. So
So
you would think,
do I lose that access because I sent the video third party because I don't have direct access to him?
no, I don't know why he was going
Also,
there.
I can't send attachments on my email. Again, you can ask. So did sending it that way or us being
I mean, I don't
connected?
mind saying I'm the one that sent it to him, so I don't know why he would think it was sketchy. And I don't like being the go-between and stuff like that, but I have a lot of respect for him. I have a lot of respect for you. So I was willing, I'll do it. So I don't understand why it would become sus or sketch. And he knows me pretty well. I think he has a lot of respect for me too.
Yeah, Jimmy's a good dude.
Look, I am not interested in the back and forth. I've made that quite clear from the get-go. There are certain things, and for people to be like, oh, like, look, she wants people to think that I started this. She wants people to think all sorts of things. Again, I'm bringing light to the fact that she's still changing the fucking, like, motive of all of
Narrative,
this. You know what I mean? Like, nothing is fucking sticking.
fluid,
It's such bullshit.
right? The narrative is
Um,
always fluid. So, for those that have heard it before, ignore it. For those that are listening, I've known both Shift and Just Me for a couple of years now. I've actually known Just Me, I think, a little bit longer than Shift. So, Just Me, I'm going to address this directly to Just Me. I need this, we all, and that includes you, this needs to stop. Enough. Enough. I think you've hit rock bottom. I think you need help, which is something I don't ever like to say publicly to anyone on here. I see a lot of people in chat saying, I see this all the time with people. Oh, they need help. They need, listen, we don't need to hear from the peanut gallery when we're going through it, right? And we also know as addicts, as alcoholics, that and people who have those types of people in their lives, whether it's a family member, a friend, or a coworker, you can't help somebody who doesn't want to that doesn't want help. But you've reached out to me before, Just Me, and I've helped you. And it worked for a minute until it didn't. And you're back at rock bottom, babe. I mean, you're dropping your own phone number in chats. You are saying and doing the worst to hurt people that you care about, whether you say so or not. And I don't think it's necessarily you talking. I think it's the alcohol. I mean, fuck, if she went to Jamie, that's rad. So I'm one of those silent watchers. I love watching his sobriety shit. Because again, I grew up in it. So it's relatable.
but what did
to
she
me.
go to him for? Help
Okay,
or
hold
to
on.
violate? There's a
Right.
difference.
There's an ulterior motive. She's using it as a tool, and my hope or saving grace with Jamie is very intelligent, in my opinion, and I think he would see that, if not now, eventually. Um, I I don't like saying it publicly, but Just Me, you need to get help. You need it. You need help, honey. I'm sorry. You know, yeah, I have her blocked, and I have no intention of unblocking her. Because again, I just I move on. You know, I don't have the energy or the time or the anything anymore. I did what I could when I could, and I can't anymore. Um, I don't speak about those that she surrounds herself with. I only address things that have to do with me when I'm brought up by her. Shift, I mean, you can speak. You can speak to this. I don't sit up here and white knight for you against her on the things that she does to you, right? I let you say your piece, right? I don't white
No,
knight.
and the only look, and I said this from the beginning too. You know, you didn't come to me. We weren't comparing notes. You had your experience, I had mine. We kept them apart. Um, when you blocked her is when you came to me and told me things I didn't know. And again, I didn't go run and spark up a live. I've said repeatedly that my interest is not to hurt, humiliate, or cause any harm. She legitimately has content where she's bragging about that is her goal to do. And it's very fucked up that it is being ignored. But here we are. But there's so long and so much that I'm willing to fucking be burdened with and listen and subjected to and blamed for. And I'm not going to be blamed for this. These people are talking about court shit. I got enough going on, bitch. They're weaponizing all sorts of stuff, you know? She's weaponizing Lana. So, again, I'm all, bitch, you want to get into this? You want to talk about nudes? Blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm pushing back to be like, stop it.
Right.
Because there's no point. I didn't start this with her. I
I know.
supported her. I was nice to her. That's why she keeps lying about all this fucking bullshit.
I know.
And it's just like using look, if Jamie's a good guy and a good resource for this, shame on her, blame on her if he's being fucking played. Because that's what it feels like.
Well, and
Because if
that's
you're
why.
gonna go there and fucking talk about me being like butthurt about a fucking computer, bitch, unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is how she fucking got in touch with Outlaw. She wanted to send me a computer. And that's why they were connected. The
Right.
Outlaw didn't even have my fucking information. And she
Right.
makes a joke of it. Oh, this bitch wants to, have her shit protected. And then you go back to, again, my beginning with her. That's what we agreed on. That right to be anonymous.
Right.
And all she's done is littered shit that she thinks is going to cause harm. And I'm not doing that. I said this one blowjob thingamabobber because, again, put on the timeline, bitch. And I stick to it. But she's blaming for things that other people have said, other people have done. And it's not my fucking fault. And I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Also, I would never do the things that she's specifically telling people because she knows how to play this game. And she's playing it way better than I could because I'm not fucking playing, bitch. I'm not. And I already said it, bitch, I'll win if we were. Because she's telling people that I'm doing these awful, cruel things to fuck with her in the most intense way. All the while, she's legitimately doing them to me. This gaslight fuck shit is like so next level. And I've been as good of a sport as I could possibly be. And I have let her say disgusting shit. But like I said, these bitches fucking clowned a fucking person in a GIF because they thought it was me. That's how far they go. But I'm not to blame for stuff that she's given away. Stuff that she wants back because, in my opinion, she only gave to weaponize it. And she does have a pattern of behavior. For all those months she said she never asked for a return, the second that I put out proof just to her, she made a post and said that I threatened to contact her soon to be ex. Bitch is lying about all the things. All the time. All of the time. And like I said, the fact that she's like so willing, that she's strike happy, while she's lying about me striking channels. Like just the audacity. I keep saying it. But I don't want to fucking have this go on. I'm not going to. But this I'm addressing because this is dangerous. And I'm not saying it's only dangerous for her, but I'm not going to be burdened with it. I'm not. Because her life and death bullshit I've been suckered into that at the detriment of my own everything and others, and people depend on me. I don't owe her more. I've wished her well. I've supported her. I've not gotten anywhere near as low as, like, nowhere. And all she wants to do is silence her fucking voice because she's embarrassed, and I don't give a fuck. She should be. So I'm being asked if I'm honorable. Why? Why waste time on that? Jamie, the honorable thing for me would be if you did the comparison. Be willing to fucking be wrong, which you are. And nothing will change. I didn't lie about the donation. But she is legitimately tethered to all of these things that happened that were fucked up. Like, she's right there in all of them, including Outlaw's bed. But then she goes on to Andy's and says she fucked them all over the place, whatever, and then comes here and says it was a troll. Bitch, you a monster. Here we are. But I'm not doing this. And she's listening, of course. Because every time she goes to bed, she fucking won't. But I am going to be, like I said, protective of this because this has been in plain sight and it's being ignored, and she's still suckering people. And what a shame. And she keeps making it about Outlaw, who I've been saying since she started screaming about Outlaw. Why the fuck are you talking about Outlaw? I'm not Outlaw. I'm pretty sure she knows that. But she's talking about his big dick still. And she's trying to blame me for bullshit. Y'all, pay the fuck attention. Where's my Cash App? You know what I mean?
She wants Outlaw and her relationship to hurt you so bad, but it doesn't. So she doesn't know what to do now.
Or she wants him so bad, but she let her friends talk all shit. And
Well, she
now
fucked that
what?
up.
She's so fucking vain. She's so fucking vain. Because she let everybody talk shit about Outlaw. You know, ask about how, if he has teeth and shit, you know, like the usual bullshit, right? But she'll correct that. But this bitch is not taking ownership. And like I said, stupidity and cruelty are dangerous. On these streets, they are. But this is beyond triggering as fuck. And she's calculated about her timing. I understand it. Even again, look, I'll do her. I'll make it about me, bitch. Isn't it convenient that suddenly she's talking about all this stuff in the program and this and that and what spirituality, religion, or stuff after what? The conversation that what? Exile I had? Are you threatened by me, you know, ask the question, you know, are there hand jobs in the Bible, bitch? The fuck? I don't appreciate people weaponizing support. But she is a fucking blinding example of somebody that is fooling everybody. She is. But newbies might be fooled. That's why I said, hey, May, how do you feel? Because if she was lying on Andy's panel, well, then she lied about having something in common with you. So she's weaponizing May's trauma now? The fuck? Maybe that'll matter if the sweet baby angels fucking give a you know what I mean? But she's gonna, like, fixate on, oh, you know, Shift is making these accusations. I can fucking prove what I say, bitch.
Hi, Shift. I want to test my audio. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. And I muted, you know, because I
No
hear his
echo.
scratches. I hear you.
No echo. Okay, cool. All right, bear with me. Clark took the Mustang. He's going to a golf tournament, and so I'm driving the diesel today. It's been a minute. Gotta adjust everything. Okay, here we go. All right. right, I'm back. There's no echo on my end.
Sound
I
all
don't
right.
hear anything.
Little tin canish maybe.
You
Yeah.
sound fine. I just turned it down so it was a little bit loud.
Okay.
Headed into work,
fuck.
huh?
And it sounds like you're going through your purse or that toolbox. Mary, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. It's like, I don't know why you're talking about liking. Oh, because of Jamie. No, fuck off.
She
Okay,
thought Jamie was liking him.
I got it.
Okay.
Do I hear my own blinker on Shift's panel?
Yes, you
I do.
We all hear it.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'll mute.
That's a loud damn blinker.
It's a big ass truck.
Mm.
Like, this bitch weaponizes like the dumbest list of all time. She's trying to tell people about how I hurt people, and all she's doing is taking her fucking campaign of hatred to fuck me over. Like, it. This is beyond. Like, again, I'll use all the buzzwords. This bitch is obsessed. She's been from day one. I could fucking prove it. Not trying to. I actually gave a fuck about her. I still do. That's why this fucking bothers me. Because I cannot believe the extent that she's going to. But she also knows that this is how to get to me. Because you fuck with me about shit that fucking matters. Because I don't give a fuck if she wants to tell people about some bullshit hand job. Or that this bitch wants to put on blast that she's thinking about me squirting or whatever the fuck. Because I know for a fact that, again, it's not my truth. And now I'm pissed off about that. But whatever. But I don't give a fuck about the bullshit. But I know the timing. And she bragged about it. She banks off of the fact that Outlaw deletes his shit. That's why poor thing, when she went through his phone like a psycho bitch. Whoa, echo. She didn't find anything that she wanted. But she's threatened me again and again, repeatedly, specific to things like nudes. She said I would die if I knew what photos she had. And she still is talking about photos and videos. What, sent from Outlaw? Dude, this fucking cunt knuckle bitch. Fuck. Yes. But this bitch will focus more on her avatar than on her, what? Recovery, addiction, on her own shit. She will focus more. But this bitch will focus more
Check private chat.
on her avatar. Can you just read it to me? Just tell me.
On her. What? The echo's not coming from me. I'm staying mute. Whoa, I'm muted.
Dino. So what? She's restreaming. Just me? Are you restreaming?
Yeah.
Pattern of behavior. You want content. You still want content. You're so fucked up, bitch. Get help. If somebody could be a doll and record her bullshit, that would be great. So I'm not gonna strike her. I don't give a fuck. This is not about YouTube. This is about real life and her interference with it. Ongoing, relentless, insufferable. Dude, I don't know. I'm removing you because you're making the craziest sound. So come back or don't. Like, dude, you sound like you're a robot that just lost power. She did say this recently. She goofed. Little Freudian slip happened. She talked about hurt and then corrected herself and said that she just wanted me to shut the fuck up. Bitch. What the fuck am I lying about? I welcome you here. Tell me what the fuck I'm lying about. Stop calling me a liar. Who doxed you? Who the fuck doxed you? Just curious, because you said that you were doxed. You want me to strike you because you think I'm gonna give you my fucking information. Bitch, you're wrong. I'm not playing some bullshit YouTube game. That's what you're doing. And if I was like you, I would strike what? Your friends? Your fake fucking friends? There's 10 fucking shorts I could strike from what? Baby loves? I'm not interested. Also, you're not sleeping. So you prove my point. You lie about everything. Everything. So go on. Come over here. Tell me directly about how Outlaw has your StreamYard password. Prove it to me. Also, again, easy question. Why the fuck would you still have him as like an admin? Alright, well, you didn't leave and come back or anything, but here we are.
Leave me muted. Apparently, it's making noise when I try to type.
Okay, I can't hear anything. Is anybody saying anything?
Hi.
Here we go. I'm gonna mute up. I just came up here to have the shittiest audio. I couldn't let nobody say that about Gen X.
Okay, I removed him. I'm just like, again, I'm not in the mood to like fuck around. Also, tennis player. I mean, don't you think it's weird that that she's going out of her way to make it so that Outlaw and she won't stop saying that we're exes. But what she would tell me privately is, how much, how meaningless my relationship with Outlaw was. So the fuck?
And
I
also,
don't.
how do you go and meet a person, have sex with them, and they're somebody else's ex now? What the fuck? Makes no fucking sense.
Testing.
We hear you, but hold on. Wait, what do you mean? It makes no sense. That she.
She
What don't
obviously
you
had a
understand?
relationship with him. How is all of a sudden he's your ex and not hers?
See,
It's her
that's the
ex.
thing. She referred to him. That's her man. That's why she lost her shit. That's how this all
Right.
started. I
That's
did not
her
know that
ex.
they were even talking, let alone that they had met. That's why when she started screaming at me in October of last year, specifically about Outlaw, this is the thing. 100%. 100%. That's why she's still talking about him having a big dick. Right? Because why else would she? And why would she continue to send him money? This bitch is, up on Fuck Off Jamie's channel saying that, she's like too fucking injured and all this bullshit, but she's lying about me having the medical records and all this nonsense, which again, like, I'm not the one that fucking wishes for her to be hurt or even started to fucking, have suspicion. But after a while, yeah, I don't have to trust someone who lies about everything and is still fucking lying. I am not Outlaw. And for this bitch to fucking write to me as many times as she did about how Outlaw is not like, her keeper, this or that, or the middleman or this or that, she really wants our attention. But she's blaming me for shit that I have nothing to do with. I told this to her on her panel. I said the same thing on mine. And she's going around still. She's taking this shit on tour. No. Well, no, I'm not beautiful. I'm hideous. And she'll tell you 8 different versions about that because other people said something about her having a busted face. Well, she'll say that is my truth. I didn't fucking tell people her fucking family tragedy. She'll tell her audience that I doxed that. She's lying. She's a fucking liar. But this bitch did the most every time. And like I said, I don't give a fuck. She blamed it on Robitussin, on the fucking heat index, whatever the hell. I don't give a fuck about the ocean tide or the moon placement. I don't care. She is motivated by her personal vendetta because I wanted her gone. And only very recently, to my understanding, Outlaw also said that he wanted nothing to do with her. But this specific weaponization of even channel and platform, I believe has to do with because she's still fucking listening and she's still restreaming. The audacity. She's banking on the fact that I won't strike her. But she's too much of a coward ass bitch to fucking come here. Shame on you, just me. Don't you ever fucking blame me. But alright, I'll keep going. Her taking it now next level because she's embarrassed because of what? Because COVID's clowned her? Because Mailhawks clowned her? What? Because I did? You have legitimately threatened me repeatedly for months and omnidirectionally. You want my laughs to be about you. You want everything to be about you, bitch.
You said she's restreaming this?
Well, that's what I'm told.
Yep, she's restreaming it.
Alright,
Or at least she was a few minutes ago.
just me, it's time to take some accountability. It's time, babe.
So Moody Mary says that she sees the chat is riling her up, and that's unfortunate. Well, again, she knows I can't look at what she's doing over there. But like I said, this is her. She wants content. Like, it's so sick. It's so fucked up.
I think it's bigger than content.
Well, this is definitely not the road to sobriety if that's what she's looking for. To do this kind of stuff, it's not the way to do it. And I pray that she sees that and gets better.
Yeah. No, this behavior, like I said, it's bigger than looking for content. This is looking for attention.
Cry for help, if you ask me.
Yes, I agree.
If you're going to Jamie for help, if you're still streaming this, that's a good idea. He has a lot of insight to this stuff. He's lived through a lot of this stuff. But be serious about it. Don't
Don't
take it as
take
a lark.
right. Absolutely. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Can I ask a question?
Don't take advantage.
Where do you think this problem started? Because when I go back in my mind, I think it goes back to a factor of just me having a fear of rejection.
Yes, I agree.
She can't handle it. Also, Exile, are you on a computer by any chance? I mean, let's restream this fucker.
No,
No,
I
man.
have done.
Okay.
So yeah, that Exile, you nailed it because back before this last big blowout, God damn it, I'm echoing, huh? And I don't know why.
Yeah, yeah, we can make out what you're saying,
Fuck.
Jim.
All right, sorry guys, I'm just gonna mute. God damn it.
No, you're okay. We can make out what you're saying. It's just like a slight backbeat
Feedback.
sound, but
Yeah, I don't know
it's
why.
terrible though.
This is what I get for letting Clark take the Mustang.
It's not horrible.
Okay. No, so there was a time before this where she'd reached out and, and I'm paraphrasing because I don't have it in front of me, where she basically said she was homeless, and not in that way, guys, but meaning she had nowhere to go because her shift had fallen out, and she would watch, and I was on panel, and she was sad, and I was sad for her, and I would tell her, and I wish you two could work it out. It was hard for me as a friend to both, to see them both going through this, and it was because she was rejected because of her behavior and the way she treated Shift, and Shift set her boundaries. They were crossed, and Shift put her foot down, said
Right.
no, and
My my thing is though, why keep attacking the people that genuinely made you feel cared for, and then stick around the people that do nothing but clown you, make jokes about you, talk about you, see
because
if they stand behind your back.
she's hoping Shift gives in and will accept her back. That's the nuts and bolts of it. That
I
is
mean,
human
in
behavior.
in the beginning of this, I could almost guarantee Sif would have welcomed her back with open arms. Now, I don't know. That's
Oh
Well,
only
yeah.
Sif
if she can
now.
get sober, which, like I said earlier, everybody here supports that. We are behind you 100% if that's what you want to do. If you can get sober, things could change.
Honestly, I don't like being an asshole to her. I felt just like I do about shifting back in the day when I was with Jesse and you. Like, that's my buddy, that's my friend, that's my sister.
Yep.
There's
Yeah.
nothing I wouldn't have did to defend her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I'm only going to speak for myself. So there's kind of two steps to sobriety. There's getting sober, and then there's working on the shit that you were avoiding, that you were drinking to run away from. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, I'm reserving my talk about sobriety for that's fucked up every day.
Man, fuck, my ears are plugged and I can't hear you.
I,
This
I
is what
said
happens when.
I
No,
said I don't pick on people about their sobriety because I get fucked up every day.
right,
So I'm not the person to, hold that part of the discussion, to be honest with
right.
you. I got my own shit going on while I drink and smoke every day.
X was born with a bottle of Hennessy in his hand.
No, not really, Dino. I mean,
I'm
when I
just
was
joking, brother.
younger,
I'm just kidding.
I didn't drink, and then I got to drinking real heavy in my 20s because of depression, and then I didn't drink again for about another 15, almost 20 years.
Yeah,
And then, something came up, in the future, old people shit, and
yeah,
Yeah.
started start drinking again. I've always smoked weed though,
right.
but I mean, I understand. I can't. I can't say why she's drinking. You know, I don't know. You know, me, I drink to get rid of physical pain. I don't know what her reason is. It could be emotional pain. It could be physical pain. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's why when Gen X was saying she need to get real help, that's how she'll get to the root of that problem. Somebody that can
Yeah.
dive into it with her and
Yeah.
take her through all that.
I mean, I'm walking, talking proof right now. I mean, so, I mean, I was in high school, you know, I was go to parties, whatever, but I didn't really start drinking until my mom died when I was 17. And then it was
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck this, right? And so
Yeah.
from
So you need a
17
break from
to,
reality.
oh, fuck yeah. And let me tell you, 17 to 24, bit of a blur. But I mean, I drank to the point where I quit my job to stay at the bar.
Hmm.
You know, it was heavy duty. It was heavy duty. So yeah, I was running. You know, I ran. That's what I did.
You know
Yeah.
all about it.
Sobered up, and then I got help for what I was running from, and you know, that was it. And I mean, there's days where I joke, you know, man, especially crazy day at work. As a matter of fact, we've got an ongoing thing at work where one of the gals, you know, she drinks here and there, and I always tell her, have one for me.
Mm.
Have one for me, you know,
I
or,
remember you telling the story about somebody. I don't know if you were at a party or what, and
oh
somebody was
yes, trying to get me to drink, and oh, that's my
right.
favorite when they really try. I actually just had that conversation yesterday, because yeah, she was just saying, oh, we need, you know, she needs me, she being me needs a shot of tequila, and this is
Yeah.
probably the, I don't know, fifth or sixth time she's said this over the last month or so. So I finally had to tell her, you know, I was like, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Like, this is not my intent, but you know, I don't drink, and this is why, you know. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. But that's why I don't bite when you joke. You know, that's
It
why
it
I don't
it always
respond.
makes me nervous when somebody, you know, tries really hard to get me to drink. It's like, why do you want me inebriated?
Well, usually, so in the situations that I've been in, it's when I'm at a gathering. So my husband's best friend had a birthday party, and this is
Mm-hmm.
a story I told on Shifty's panel, and he was just three sheets to the wind. He kept trying and trying and trying. No, thank you, I'm good. No, thank you, I'm good.
Yeah.
And I finally had to tell him, I was like, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and the look, they all have the exact same look, like
But
I've got
oh fuck.
leprosy or something. Like, oh shit,
Oh
I'm
shit,
sorry.
I'm the devil.
Actually, I think a lot of people when they do that, they feel like you're not joining in on the fun, and
Yeah.
they want you to join in on the fun and have a good time, but they don't
Yeah.
mean they're not most of the time. I mean, I'm sure there's times when
Yeah.
people have
In
ulterior
the
motives,
situation, right? In the
but yeah,
situations that I've been in, right?
right.
Yeah.
That,
They're just trying to include you on everything, and they just
Yeah.
don't understand.
yeah, that's my thing though, bro. It's like, I don't know. I'm real paranoid getting inebriated around people. I've seen that be a lot of people's last day. You know what I'm saying? Because they weren't
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Right.
I'd be damned if you treat me like I'm Julio.
What is the thing people? You got to read the room, brother. Read the
Yeah.
room.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yep.
when I used to go out and get just smashed, I did it with a group of people that I was tight with. I didn't just go out and show up
Right.
somewhere and get hammered by myself.
No,
It
fuck
was
Yeah.
no. I
Not
think I
me.
told the story on here. The last time I got drunk around a group of friends, me and two of my best friends literally had a ring around the rosy knockout on each other. First time in my life I'd ever been knocked out cold and shit, bro. I was 44 fucking years old, bro.
Oh shit.
Been in literally over 1,000 fights. First time, 44 years old, got knocked out by my best friend. It was weird and funny because it was after I knocked him out. He got up. I got into it with my other friend, And then my friend that I knocked out knocked me out. And then I guess when I was getting up and still woozy, the other friend snaked me because he was mad about the shit I started in his house. So the friend I had originally knocked out, he knocked that friend out too. So we all
Christ.
three got knocked out that night. And I can vouch for the two of us, that's our first time ever being knocked out. So yeah, I drink at home. Fuck that.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people do nowadays. Anyway, it's since COVID and everything kicked in.
You know, if I get knocked out by my old lady, I don't have to tell that story.
That's right. That's right. Nobody knows but you and her.
Nobody knows but us.
You know what?
Just kidding. We don't get physical. Don't need
Yeah.
nobody trying to spin a narrative on that shit.
Not in that type of way. Anyway, ho.
Boy.
Completely different type of physical.
Nah, man. I don't know, bro. I mean, honestly, I feel bad for just me, just like I feel bad for Schiff, you know, and I be wanting to go at just me, but you know, the friendship that we used to have doesn't allow me to.
Mm. I feel bad for just me in a different kind of way. But because I don't think she has a good support system. That's just I don't know for sure. It's just a feeling I got. It's my, so I
No,
hope she
bro,
can
I
get
say
one.
you're right. If you had a good support system, you'd be more like I am. You'd wake up, new day, fresh start. Why
Mm.
be mad about the day before?
So, I mean,
When shit that makes you happy and you wake up to that shit that makes you happy, you don't carry the next day.
and
And
I'm gonna mute for a second.
just me, I'm not saying that as in a way to get to you, you know. At the end of the day, everybody needs to feel loved and cared for. You got friends over here that really felt that way about you, but now we feel like we don't even know you. Like, who is this person? Man, I don't know, bro. These mornings suck. I'm just gonna put it that way. Waking up every day, finding out shit ain't getting no better. It's just getting worse.
Yeah, I'll feel you on that.
I'm reading the chat, bro.
Now I'm reading.
I just read that comment as you put that other comment, Mary. I was like, where, huh? I don't see. Oh man, I don't know, bro. I'm just, mm. In most cases, I'm able to give that speech that you know it's just internet shit. It's not worth stressing over. Fuck that. Forget it. Leave it behind you. But this here, this a different type of situation.
Yeah.
And I can't handle it the way I'd handle it in real life. In real life, I give these bitches some boxing gloves, be like, go out in the front yard, get your aggression out. After that, it's all over.
Mm. Yeah, peaceful, happy streams, BTP. Peaceful, happy streams. Rare commodity.
Fuck, man, that's why it's my favorite channel over here, though. It's the one channel in our communities that I've seen that actually makes an attempt to do so. You know, to move past the drama, move past the bullshit, have some fun, you know, build some connections amongst one another.
Mm.
Channel has definitely been different from all the others that I've experienced and been a part of. That's for sure.
What you doing?
It's early in the morning. I just woke up. I'm rolling a joint. I'm sorry. I'll put myself on mute if that's loud as hell.
No, I just didn't know what it was. I was trying to couldn't. I kept
Yeah.
picturing a big metal shelf getting open and closed, or a big metal drawer getting open and closed.
Nah, it's a metal and glass shelf, and I got my Yu-Gi-Oh can on it that I roll my weed on and keep my weed in.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hell yeah, bro. I was one of the greatest at Yu-Gi-Oh! Once upon a time, boy. I had a homeboy that was number 4 in the world regionals and shit. I got to play the top regional motherfuckers and spank their ass the way I spanked my homeboy's ass.
I
Of
never
course,
got
you
into
know,
the Yu-Gi-Oh.
I never let them fools use the ban list. If we bought the cards, damn it, we using them.
You remember when Magic came out? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I
Magic the
remember.
Gathering.
I had some homeboys that was into that shit, but I never got into it.
I played it for a little while. I tried to play it a few times. I never was. It was too much. I still got cards from when it shit came out
It'll fuck
somewhere.
you up. It'll fuck you up how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh though. I didn't get into Yu-Gi-Oh till my adult years. I'm not gonna bullshit you. It only lasted for a few years or something. Me and the homies did, but one of my homies had rented out this spot. And I don't need to say much more beyond that. But we be up in the spot, partying, rolling, doing our thing. Mm, motherfuckers would come through, do their thing, leave. But we used to play dominoes and shit. So I guess the homies got bored and burnt out on dominoes. So we busted a little bit of spades. They got bored with
Yeah.
that. I come up in the spot one day. These motherfuckers up in there playing Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. So of course I'm talking shit because I want to play some bones or something. I'm talking mad shit.
Yeah.
About 5 days passed. These motherfuckers still playing this game. So I'm like, man, fuck it. Teach me how to play this shit. This motherfucker had cans full of cards, but these motherfuckers done picked out all their favorite cards to have fun with and shit. I got my ass whooped in that game. Went spent me about $300 at the store for my own cards and never looked back. Boy, wasn't no losses after. Fuck that. I hate losing.
Hey, Shift is back and Mary's on the panel. Hey, Mary.
Hi guys.
Ooh, Mary.
Am I back?
Turn
Am
that.
I here?
You're
Yes,
there.
man.
We hear you.
Oh, she got me up.
How are you
Who
ladies
was it?
doing?
Ow.
Oh, something happened with my account. I went
Oh,
into my computer and I just logged into StreamYard, and I'm this other account that I use. So where it says "just breathe," it's me. I don't know why it's going to that account.
I don't know.
Let
Last
me
time I
just try to
updated my
fix that.
computer. Last time I updated my computer, it's doing my StreamYards different. I have to put in my whole email and password now.
hmm.
RIP if I ever forget that password. When I reset
Mary
my phone,
needs coffee.
when I reset my
Okay,
phone,
alright. I fucking. It should be evident. It is to me. That when Terry's asking just me, what's up? I paraphrase. Her unwillingness to answer directly and to say, this new fucking story arc. You know, the one that has Outlaw Cast as admin on her StreamYard. So the other day, YouTube removed her content. You know, that stream. Wink, wink. Hmm, 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 hmm. So how did it go? Just me was what, doing a stream what about the French Revolution or something? She was adding something really, you know, cultured and coherent to the platform, right? Let's pretend something of quality, not just her usual disgusting bullshit where she's blaming people for what she's fucking doing. Um, so how did it go? What was the timing? I genuinely don't know because I didn't hear it. She waits around for this little channel to light up. She can't get enough of Shifty Poo. Baby, feel free to send me your address. But I'm not meeting you anywhere. And I hope that you take full advantage of her. That was an ATM, right? Don't care. You will never, ever be able to justify your participation in this. You can pretend it has something to do with respect, but whatever. I tried. I didn't threaten. But anyways, so my understanding is that again, Terry's just trying to get the fucking yes. She said that he has her fucking StreamYard password and he like revenge porned her. I swear, this is what the fuck is blowing my mind. That is being completely ignored, and this is exactly what, it's my understanding, she's neglecting to tell her fucking panel. This is why. And then the bitch fucking is gonna say that like I'm to blame for her fucking drinking and shit, and I'm not having it. I'm not having it. But that's what she said. So why the fuck is Outlaw an admin on your StreamYard? Question mark. Like as of days ago. This is the dumb. Prove it. Prove it. She's still saying that I was sent and that Outlaw confirmed it. This is her version. I've already showed you. I asked Outlaw directly, did you get sent her fucking auto, whatever the fuck shit, and or medical, whatever the fuck, whatever? No, no. I certainly wasn't sent it. I'm not the one that fucking went on to YouTube and said she's lying about her accident. But she will continue to fucking pretend or LARP or lie or be delusional or whatever the fuck it is. She'll fixate on me to blame. I don't appreciate it. I ain't the fucking one. Eventually I said it. And now, oh, she just said something about, what they tell. Oh, something that Outlaw said on my panel. Now she's using that to justify her bullshit about me doxing her family tragedy and shit like that. That wasn't about Outlaw. It used to be about somebody else that she lied about before. And they've already addressed it. Here we are. You're not seeing any of those receipts. So go on, tell Terry. Tell him. Terry's the one that she covets the most. Because he called her out hardcore. He called her out hardcore. He didn't even know who he was talking about. That's what makes it so epic. And she's been clawing her way back into his good graces. And I don't know. Whatever. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. But he had it right before. But this is bullshit. Roz is never going to panel up here because he is a liar. Apparently, allegedly, whatever. I'm not depending on, Jamie fuck off to do the comparison that he offered to do. Whatever. Again, spoiler alert. It's going to just showcase exactly what I fucking said. Y'all can go ask BL herself. Bibla. Ask her. Was she so worried about about Just Me going to visit Outlaw that's why Just Me gave her his address back in January. Additionally, more importantly, maybe, where are we at with this contract? Where are we at with this contract? The whole reason she went the second time to visit him. And when she was there, she lied to him about being on YouTube. But she showed her legs. Why? Because I did. I'm not interested in, like I said, this back and forth bullshit. This bitch sent a fucking e-forms cease and desist and then sent a never mind. I'm not paying Derek to fucking waste time with this shitbag. Mm-mm. And I know that she emailed me 4 times the other day. 4 fucking times. She disgusts me. She frightens me. I've said this already. She's absolutely a threat. She's threatened publicly. She's blaming for shit she continues to. It's abhorrent. It's morally absent. Outlaw's not here. I invited him. Maybe he should have been. Maybe he could have been. Maybe he's not available. Whatever the fuck. I'm not him. He's not blackmailing her on my behalf. That won't shut her up. She doesn't care. Because she spent half a fucking year hating me. That's like one of the first things she told me when we talked in the beginning of November when he arranged it for us to talk. That's what she told me. And she'd already told somebody else. She'd already fucking told somebody else about her belief that he was pitting us against each other, this whole fucking thing. I have the receipts. I have her receipts. I have his receipts too. She's bragging about how he doesn't save shit. Well, if he sent it to me, bitch, I kept it. Ditto for your shit. You're as awful as I could prove you are. And worse. You know that. But anyways, I'm not going to put up her fucking picture. I'm not going to show you or threaten her with her address or her phone number like she did to me. I'm not going to tell you about, anything about her to violate her. I don't have to. I also don't have to ignore what she's done. I don't expect people to care the same way that her victims do. But just for the record, it's been in plain sight. It's been made into content. And if you go back and you look, that's all you'll find again and again. I'm trying to de-escalate it. I'm trying to not have it happen. I'm trying to encourage her to do better and shut the fuck up. And all she's doing is trying to fucking hurt me, humiliate, and cause people to hunt. It doesn't matter to her that she is violating people, endangering people. I'm not going to explain it anymore. I don't have to. But she won't go after Mel Hawks because, of course not. But Mel Hawks put her on blast by making fun of her moan, and she's embarrassed. That's where we're at. That's what this is about. She'll pretend like what she has found or wants to have a relationship with a greater. You think that's convenient? Find her talking about that before. Listen to what, or maybe you can't, because again, I don't care about the fucking numbers, and it's probably privated. But my oh my, the last live stream that happened here. You can fucking track her fucking obsession because it's obvious. She can't help it. There's no pleasure or delight in that. She can giggle and be sloppy. I don't give a fuck. But she doesn't speak my truth. So when she says she's not a danger to whoever, wherever I am, she's lying. So anyway, ask her. Ask her. Or ask May or Sue or any of these fucking people that are buying her bullshit. Because like I said, what she said on Andy's, what she planted the seed for with May when she became a member and blah, blah, blah. It's all calculated. Ask Andy the timing of, the fucking message. I don't, look, he didn't remember what was said. That's the one thing I asked of him. Please don't forget this, because I knew that this would happen, because she's predictable. But that's what I said at the very beginning of the fallout between us. Is I wish that he had remembered, because it was setting up for all this bullshit that she's been fucking with me about bibs and all this nonsense. And only a fucked up bitch like her, proven by her being a fucked up bitch, that's why she did what she did. That's why she has the conversations that she has. That's why she drives it back to it. You can hear her giving prompts to people on her panel when it's someone like Mel that reads aloud what she's reading, that somebody's like typing her. Or like the weird outburst like of someone like Roz who's answering a fucking question that they're being asked. Leading the witness or whatever, I say to be dramatic, but I don't rely on her for anything. I went out of my way to care about her. What she's doing is fucked up. I've documented it, I've done enough. Yeah. But ask her. Ask her about this fucking contract. Because what the fuck is the point of this? Shut the fuck up. Go to court, bitch. Leave me out of it. Because I'm not part of it. Like I told you.